What's going on? Just going to check the news. Utah Raptors near me. That's not good. Okay. What happened to that hand wash stuff that I had? It's probably my other trousers in the other room. Screwed up on the bedroom floor, which is where most things tend to end up. Right, okay. Has it gone live? Not yet. Oh, bear with me, I think I know why. Did I leave the delay on? No, I think we're okay. Hold up. Right. There we go. Cool, I can see that it's gone live. Twitch just took a moment to think about it. Good morning. Hi there, folks. Hello. Welcome indeed. I hope you're okay. Right. Oh, dear. It's a bit chilly in here, actually. I might pop the heating on. Well, probably don't need to soon. I live in a place where the sun just shines really badly on the windows in the afternoons, so it gets very warm in here. Just it hasn't reached the windows yet, so it's a bit. Right. Hi there, J16. Yes, how's my day? Yeah, good actually. I'm taking my Sunday, I guess. I worked on the weekend, so I'm just taking my weekend now, just to unwind a bit and just relax. And I'm going to be doing a bit of the Isle this morning, so just going to run around and eat dinosaurs and stuff and talk shit. Behind me, the French bulldog is sleeping. We went to the park. Oh no, she's awake. We went to the park. She had a good chase of her ball. She decided to roll in all of the dust, the patches of dust that she could find. So she's mucky. Yes, you are. Very mucky. Yeah, she's fine. Right, okay then. Oh. Welcome indeed for the people joining the stream. I hope you're okay. Thank you for the compliments there, Hawali. Yes, I hope it's okay. I hope the latest batch of highlights are okay. So I've just put live Mordau bullshittery. So I think it took a while. Nothing particularly unusual with that edit. Nothing went wrong. Just kind of cracked on with it. But so hopefully it's okay. Thank you Norwegian and Aristotle and Chew Bloker, Continum and Asmuth. Thank you all of you. And Kennigan. Thank you very much. Right. Oh. Okay then, so, hold up a second. So there's the dog, there's the overlay, and here's the game. We're hiding in a tree at the minute. It is nighttime, so... I'm just going to stay here momentarily. So I'm role-playing as this tree. Yes, that's what we are. We are a tree. This is a tree-growing simulator, so we take in carbon dioxide and we give out oxygen. We draw nutrients from the roots... And that's it, really. That's the, it's the evolution of the walking sim. They take out the walking, so you just sit here, just kind of growing, really. Like maybe occasionally a herbivore will come along and just sort of take bites out of you, and that's annoying. But you can't really do anything because, you're a tree. And then it gets cold, and so it depends on which tree you're playing as, which class. But sometimes all of your leaves fall off, and that's annoying. Thank you, Scrubbing. Thank you. And Oshtosh and Axekills. Thank you. And then sometimes, so if you lose all of your leaves as part of your leaf shedding stage, they grow back again in spring. Yeah, didn't expect that, did you? No. But the leaves grow back again. But as they do, they generate lots of sap. Lots and lots of sap, which sort of comes through the branches and drips down onto the person's car that's beneath the tree, covering it in this glue-like substance that is just constantly irritating the fuck out of me because I've got to go outside and clean the fucking car because my parking space... There's no other parking spaces. My reserved parking space is beneath this enormous tree that just leaks shit every spring all over it. I go and open my car door and it's just like I'm trying to make the noise. It's like, imagine someone has glued your door shut of your car. And it's like, the whole thing just, it's awful. It's just tree sap all over. The tree's jizzing on my car. Anyway, so that's the game. So it's a tree growing simulator. Thank you, Terraclon. Thank you. And Captain Tulpy and Lost Pineapples. Welcome indeed, everybody. Welcome. And good morning, Novi. Hello, Novi. I've never sounded more like Chinny. That's a bit rude. How dare you? How dare you compare me to Chinny? Right. So, yes. So, for the people joining the stream, Too Long Didn't Read. I've just finished the latest bullshittery, which is up on YouTube. And, yeah, I'm just taking a few days off just to recuperate because I'm a bit tired. Just recharging the mental batteries. It was a bit of a long edit. So that one took me about 27 days. Yeah. Sorry, I know they take a long time. I try my best, but they're bastards to put those things together. Thank you, Player Jonah. Thank you very much, Player Jonah. Thank you. Yeah, I shouldn't have listened to glucose. I shouldn't have listened to cyanide about car advice. Thank you, Martini. Thank you very much. And Bacon Vendor. Thank you. Oh, I hear something roaring in the distance. So yes, the gameplay probably isn't that interesting right now, considering it's nighttime and it's raining. So in these two situations, it's a very good idea to sit still and shut the fuck up. Because if you start moving around, you draw attention to yourself, and you can't find food anyway. Not that I really need to. I'm not very hungry right now. Thank you, Wishy and Smiling, and the guy in PJs, and how you doing? Thank you, all of you. Yes, Chabelle? Is that how you say it? That Chabelle? We're good. Lulu and I, we're good. She's just behind me, having a snooze. She's covered in dust. She's filthy. Hello, Digby. I do. So I got myself a car. So I've had like 3 car covers, Digby. The first one just kept blowing off in the wind, and the second. So the first one kept blowing off in the wind, but it was a cheap one, so I thought, it's fine, whatever. So that's annoying. So I got a second one, and it was more expensive, and it had this sort of elastic rim that went around the edge, and along with this sort of this fuck my brain. Don't fuck my brain. Words. Strap. It had a strap that would go under the car, right? But me, being, a fucking idiot, went, I don't need the strap, and I cut it off with a pair of scissors, thinking, this is just going to get in the way. Spoiler alert, I did need the strap, because the wind would just blow it off. Again, like this cover would just blown off, and I'd long since thrown the strap away so I couldn't sew it back on or anything. So, looking like a dickhead, I had to get rid of that one. Then I bought the third one, and it lasted about a year, but for some bizarre reason, like 2 weeks ago, it just fell apart. The whole thing. So a year of gusting about in the wind, protecting the car, so strapped on top of the car, just... It's basically been frayed at the edges, and it just ripped. The whole thing just ripped. But not in one place either, like the whole thing, like 4 or 5 different rips. Like it just decided one day that, fuck it, warranty's out, and then it just fell apart. So now I need another one, and the car... And just at that exact moment, the tree decided to start regrowing its leaves. So now it's covered in sap again. My car is just... Oh, and then, of course, dust comes down from the atmosphere and sticks to it. So it's like, like those school art things with the pasta and the PVA glue. It's fucking... That's my car outside. I'm going to take the car and put it on my fridge or something. Thank you, Nathaniel, for the sub-bomb. Thank you, sir. And Caleb Kurt and Data and Farragut and La. Thank you, all of you. Thank you sincerely. Thank you. What car, Sandmast? It's a Maserati. I don't know. Very expensive. Super expensive. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yes. So I get to drive down and sort of wolf whistle at attractive ladies. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm okay. I'll be fine. Thank you, Kazumo. Thank you very much, Kazumo. Right. Alas, I'm reluctant to give specifics, because then all someone has to do is just wander around until they find that specific car, and then go, oh, there he is, and they just murder the occupant, which would be, I don't want to be murdered. Thank you, Caleb and Data. Thank you very much. And Ekozi. Thank you, Ekozi. It's a Fiat, says Mr. Fallout. No. It's not a Prius. Bandit says I sound like a Prius guy. Right. You're welcome, Unknown Legend, and welcome indeed. If you're just joining the stream, welcome indeed. Might not be the most interesting stream, we'll see. I'm just hiding... Well, I am a tree. This is the tree growing simulator game. So it's a role-playing game in which you play as a tree. As you see here. So this is me. It's nighttime. Oh, no, it's daytime now, so... Well, it's dawn. So pretty soon, you know, we'll just sit here... Well, we'll sit here for a while and photosynthesize. Thank you, Nathaniel. Thank you very much, sir. Right. Thank you. And Crimson Wolf, thank you. You're all being very kind to me this morning. Thank you. Right. Am I demonetized on YouTube? Ah, Spencer. Aha. Aha. I'm gonna tap the side of... I'm gonna tap my temple now. So tapping the side of my head. You can't be demonetized if you never monetize. Yeah. I've cheated the system. Right. Hi there, Magmarus. Hello. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. What type of tree am I? I am I'm a South Caribbean pine tree, warrior class. I am level 27 with traits of fast growing and also resistance to squirrels. And yeah, it's a fairly popular build. Is it daytime yet? There we go. It's daytime. Right, fuck this shit. Right. I introduce you to my dinosaur stuck on a tree. So this is my Sucho female, so a full-grown Sucho. It is a predator, well, it's a fisher dinosaur technically, but it's a carnivore in the context of the Isle currently. So they're working on, it's a bit dark, you probably can't see it, can you? Hang on. There we go. So it's effectively like a crocodile dinosaur. It snatches things from the side of the water. And, yeah, it's pretty vicious. It's not, obviously it's not the top of its class. Well, actually, I think it might be. As in terms of medium dinosaurs, I think it might be a very powerful one. It certainly is capable of killing most things it comes into contact with. But if I come across T-Rexes or whatever, then I best be careful. Thank you, Liam. Thank you very much, Liam. Just going to go to the water's edge. So for those who are not familiar with the Isle at all, it's quite interesting. It's a survival, so it's an open world survival game that's very similar to DayZ. But if anything, back to the basics, where it's keeping to the simple mechanics of food and water and that sort of thing. Mechanically quite straightforward, but you're playing as dinosaurs. So instead of everyone just having the same class, as it were, so just humans, survivors, you spawn as different classes, different herbivores and carnivores that can do different things. And they all have lots of different stats and things that they do well and things they do poorly. Thank you, Shroud and Leo, and Inkway and Liam and Mr. Knack. Thank you, all of you. So in this particular case, the Sucho is certainly an ambush dinosaur. So it ambushes hopefully from the water. It's not that easy to stay hidden. It's much easier to ambush at night. If you can find a deep enough patch of water, you can put your head down like this, and oh shit. Oh hello, it's a Carnotaur. I'm safe though. So it's Oreo. So I was going to mention in a bit, but I'll mention it now. So on this particular server, there are lots of rules to do with how you can play each individual class. And I'm playing as a fisher dino. The fisher dinos have special rules when it comes to water. We're technically safe in the water. We're not allowed to be attacked. If I stand up and move from this position, I can be attacked. But if I'm just sitting like this, I'm basically... This is a safe zone, effectively. Because I'm guessing... I haven't been reading anything. I'm guessing it would be kind of weird if a T-Rex were to challenge an aquatic-based dinosaur on its own turf. That, however, is a Carnotaur. It is a very fast-moving ambush predator, but very weak in its bite strength. I can easily overpower and kill it. But yeah, they normally move in big groups. They're very quick and they move in packs. But yeah, I could just get him immediately if I wanted to. Okay. So yeah, I mean, truth be told, probably staying in the pond isn't the best course of action considering I'm streaming, so I'm probably going to end up with a T-Rex camping the tree line, just waiting for me to, you know, move. I would. It's like, oh, there's a suture over there. Food. Thank you, Dark Dream Owl. Thank you, Dark Dream. Right, in which case, I'm going to go for a walk. Thank you, Spitfire. So yes, so the Isle effectively has you play as dinosaurs, really. All you have to do is survive. Survive as best you can. So you've got to find food, you've got to find water. If you're a herbivore, that's fairly easy. You just got to avoid being eaten. If you're a carnivore, then you've got to chase and eat other players. So I best maybe think about hunting fairly soon. Thank you, Rebel Elite and Sunrise. And Johnny and Megan and Sulvik. Thank you sincerely. Okay, so that's a Utah Raptor, and that was a Carnotaur, but that's probably a different Carnotaur. So it might be in my best interest. I'm just going to sniff the air. Hang on. Okay, so that's the lake. That's north. Yeah, I'm going to head this way. Just because, yeah, I don't necessarily want to walk straight into a big pack of carnivores. Utah Raptors that are vocalizing are probably in groups. Oh, hello. Am I being hunted? You're too small to hunt me. It's a juvenile T-Rex, I think. No, I'd best move. I don't know if those Carnotaurs are hunting, but I don't want to end up on the menu. One Carnotaur I can probably deal with, but multiple? No. Thank you, Sulvik. Thank you. Yes, there are AI Teddy, but truth be told, they're not really much of a threat. They're more just like, you need something to eat. That carnivore's starving to death. Let's just spawn some shitty little Happy Meals nearby, just so he doesn't starve to death and leave the server. But if you want to really have a good meal, you need to hunt a player. Yeah, this isn't good actually. I need to move this way. I know where I'm going to go, and I'm going to go there quickly. Thankfully, though, the rain will hide my scent. It's just started raining, so if they are hunting, they won't be able to find my tracks. But obviously, I'm streaming, so you know. I'm playing as a Sucho, Dirty Dan. It's an aquatic predator, which typically hunted fish, as far as we know, but that hasn't been programmed into the game yet, so it hunts other dinosaurs currently. Thank you, Panda. Thank you very much. So yes, it's called a Suchomimus? Suchomimus? Rex? Crocodile Rex. Yeah, we'll go with that. Hi there, Standar. Welcome indeed. Thank you kindly. Thank you. And thank you, Panda. Thank you, sir. Okay. So yeah, for those joining the stream, welcome to the Isle. So this is the Teutonic 2 server, which I highly recommend. Although, if you do want to join, you definitely need to read the rules. There's a whole load of them. There's a bunch of ways in which you need to behave if you play as either a herbivore or a predator. It's not just kill on sight. You've got to behave like a predator. Like a shitty Spinosaur. Yeah, Lord. That's a good comparison. Quite similar to the Spinosaur. So another fisher dinosaur. So another aquatic dinosaur. But the Spinosaur is an apex, whereas this is... Well, this can move in groups. I see them in groups of twos or threes, mostly. I know, Scarthy. Yes, it's my knowledge of dinosaurs that really sells the game. Yeah. Yeah, this is... Oh, hello. I'm not being hunted, so I'm technically safe. So I'm going to lie down quickly because that's a T-Rex on that. And based on that colour, that T-Rex is probably Novi. So sheep's girlfriend. Novi likes to play as a white T-Rex. So that's a full-grown Tyrannosaurus Rex. You can tell because that's what it is. Thank you, Aekius and Umbra. Thank you very much. Right. So I imagine that Rex is probably doing kind of what I'm doing, waiting for the rain to stop, might be hunting soon. So yeah, as mentioned, I'm totally safe here, but it's probably not within my best interest to stay in one pond for too long, because, you know, stream snipers are a bit of a problem in the Isle. Okay. Thank you, CK. Thank you very much. Oh, it is Novi, definitely. My pond, Novi. Bog off. You smell. T-Rexes smell. Okay, now it's a lot worse. A T-Rex that I can see is a lot better than a T-Rex that I can't. I made the situation a hell of a lot worse by taunting the T-Rex. Okay. So I think the rest of the stream is going to be me in this pond, everybody. Yay! In my defense, I'm doing this. Gonna go under the water. There we go. They can't see me because I'm hidden. See? Ignore the spine. Thank you, Grovosaurus. Hi there, Grovosaurus. Traitor! Traitor in the chat, Grovosaurus. Judas! Traitor! Fucking backstabber or side head chopper. Grovosaurus. Yes. Well done there, Grovosaurus. Good swing, you tit. Right. Also, bear with me, I have something way more important than this stream.
No wishy's belly. No wishy's belly. Wishy's belly. Oh yeah. Wishy's belly. Wishy's belly. Yeah. Wishy's belly. Hello, what? No, what? No, what?
Oh, shit. Everything's kicking off at this lake, it seems. So this is a... I think that's an allosaur? Or is it a Serra? I'm not sure, I can never tell them apart. So we have at least 3 other predators that have arrived at the lake. And that's an adult. Are they part of the same group? No. That's a Utah raptor, isn't it? Perhaps they were hunting him? So yes, if you're just joining the stream, welcome indeed. I'm playing as a dinosaur on a role-playing server, where everyone plays as herbivores and predators, doing their own thing, you know, trying to stay alive. So right now we have a group of, I think they're all together, a group of carnivores that have arrived to take water at the lake. Considering it's raining, hunting is very difficult, so I don't expect anybody will be hunting, unless of course they can physically see each other, which we can. I'm technically safe in the lake due to role-playing rules insofar as aquatic dinosaurs. You're not allowed to attack them when they're in their lakes. Because it would probably be a bit weird, wouldn't it? I mean, you're not going to win a fight against a Spinosaur in a lake, are you? It's an aquatic dinosaur. It's like starting a punch up with an alligator. Good luck with that, you know. Thank you, Mats and Will Clan. Thank you very much. And thank you, Finn. So alternatively, if you do find a fisher dinosaur that's in a body of water, you can effectively put them to siege. You can surround them and stop them from getting food. But on that note, I am playing as a dinosaur with probably the slightest hunger We barely need any food, so I can totally outlast them. They would need to hunt something. Thank you, Black Rope and Fodus. Thank you very much. Oh yes, so Nolden, if it's an aquatic versus an aquatic, there are also specific rules. So if you find each other in the water, you have to challenge each other for the pond itself. So at this point, the other aquatic dinosaur approaches the edge of the water and will roar, and the other one has to either, well, it has to leave or it has to fight. So, you know, you sort of claim the lake, as it were. Thank you, Aquili. Thank you very much, Aquili. And Django. Thank you, Django. So the game consists of you doing nothing and sitting in a pond. Indeed, Nathan. Yeah, pretty much. So there's another dinosaur over there. So I'm being watched by those two dinosaurs, and there's another one wandering over there. I assume hunting that... You heard that frumping sound? That was a small Triceratops, an NPC. Sorry, it's called a fucking, what's it called? An Ava. It's basically a small Triceratops, just a different colour. So that's a raptor. That's a Utah raptor. So basically think of Velociraptor from Jurassic Park. Same thing. Obviously, Jurassic Park picked... Turns out a Velociraptor is much smaller than that, and Jurassic Park got it wrong. It's about the size of a turkey. So that's a Utah raptor is what you would think if you think Jurassic Park raptor. Thank you, Cressy. Thank you very much, Cressy. Well, they're a bit distracted, so... And it is raining, so maybe here's my chance to get away? And looks like they are hunting. Okay, I'm gonna take it. So here I go. I'm going to stick to the foliage as best I can, and I'm going to try and lose... If they do decide to hunt me, I'm going to try and lose the group. They are going to be fast... Oh, that's bad. Is the rain stopping? They are going to be faster than me, though. What I don't want to happen is to be put to siege in a pond the whole stream. Okay. Thank you, Day Knight. Thank you very much, Day Knight. Let's keep moving. And Vulpes. Thank you very much, Vulpes. I need to find a nice big batch of trees. Forgive me one moment, please, folks. I'm just about to change direction. I just need to put the overlay up. Again, the Isle does have an enormous stream sniper problem. Just as DayZ did, really. So I'm just moving in a semi-random direction, just attempting to, you know, if they are watching the stream, break, break contact. Thank you, Rem. Thank you very much, Rem. Rem. Thank you, Rem. Okay, there we go. I think I'm just doing figures of 8 right now. Okay, hold up. Da 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 da. Whoopsie. Got stuck on a rock. Ba 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 ba. La da 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 da. Okay, I will need to lie down. Just gonna find a nice big tree because my dinosaur is knackered. Okay, there we go. Sweet, cool. Right, so I just popped down under a tree there. Sorry about that. So yes, so for the people joining the stream, just a quick update. I finished the latest bullshittery, which is currently up on YouTube. I will be starting the next one soon, TM. I'm just taking 2 or 3 days just to recuperate. It was a bit of a, I worked the weekend and the last 2 weekends, actually, so just a bit mentally bleh. How's everyone doing? Just reading the chat. Just need to rest for a moment. If you have the Isle, you're welcome to partake. The server is Teutonic 2, but you definitely need to read the rules because there's lots of pretty complicated role-playing rules. Thank you, Guenther. Thank you very much, Guenther. Sure, but Prussian, I'll ramp up into the next project soon, but I just want to take some me time. You are right. Thank you, Hero. Thank you very much. Good, says Animated. Not good, says Dragoon. Oh, shit. Well, the two of you can hook up and then be okay. It's morning for Wolfdark. Good morning. Going well, says Little Anal Annie. Good. Thank you, Jonah. Thank you very much, sir. Katakuri is working and it sucks. Can't wait to start a new one on June the 2nd. Thank you, Dr. Watt. Thank you very much, Doctor. Do I have any help doing any of the editing? Not the editing specifically, but I sometimes commission artists to do bits and pieces. So, like, little assets that I animate, such as you saw those little icons from Bew Bew Dingo. And in the previous bullshittery, Rising Storm, I had whole cartoons that she made. Well, she drew them and I animated them. They're cool, aren't they? Thank you, I'm the HD TV. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, just let me. I'm gonna go this week. I'm already filling the car with fishing gear. So bit by bit, I'm putting my fishing gear together. I want to go fishing. Sorry, it's really sad, but I want to go fishing. Right now, behind me on the floor, all of my fishing gear is sort of strewn out horribly. And I was making little PVA bags. I'll just show you them. Hang on a minute. So behind me on the floor was a bucket, and that bucket was full of cold water. And what I was doing last night is I was preparing using a mortar, using a boil. It's not a weed grinder; it's a boilie masher. Using a sort of grinding machine, like a grinding pot, to make these. Hold up, a bit delicate. Hang on. So these are little, they look like plastic. It's not plastic. It's PVA. So it's a type of a sugar-based. It's like a sugar material which dissolves in water, and inside there's. Hang on. And inside each one, I've carefully measured out some. It's like a mix of crushed fish bait along with some smelly attractants, some nice things that the fish like eating. And on the top, here's the clever bit. On the top, wait, I'll find a better example. Sorry. Oh no, they're sticking together. Oh shit! I need to seal this. Yeah, some moisture's getting into the bag. I need to fix that. So in the top of each bag, we have. So you see those little things that look like sweeties? Those are boilies. They're basically insect protein that's been pressed together and boiled. And these ones are pop-up boilies, meaning they float. So contrary to the bag, which sinks, these boilies float. Now, the idea behind these, the reason I've made these, they weigh about 20 grams each. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a small slingshot that I've got when I go fishing. I'm going to tie up the end of each bag, and I'm going to slingshot them into the water around my hook. They sink to the bottom. The bag dissolves, leaving a small pile of bait on the lake bed to attract fish, and the floating ones float up to the surface. My bait, my hook, is also attached to a floating one. So hopefully, as the fish are feeding, they go ooh, and they look up and they see the floating bait next to my hook, and they swim up and start eating. Now, the idea behind that is that the big fish, the big carp, have sort of learnt that the bait that's floating is safe because there's no hook to weigh it down. So I'm trying to trick them. I'm trying to trick the fish into taking what they think is a piece of safe bait because it's in, it's floating in the mid-water, when it's actually my hook because it's attached to one of those floating ones. So, yeah, that's my plan tomorrow. So I'll let you know how it goes. It's called a zig rig, the style of fishing, the style of tackle. It's called a zig rig. Yeah, so that's what I was doing. I was going to go and try and catch some big carp, and yeah. Sorry, it's really sad. I like it. I like fishing. Anyway, sorry, dinosaurs. That's cool and shit. Right. I'm hungry. My dinosaur is hungry. I need to hunt. So, my water level is fine. My rest is fine. I was just hiding beneath that tree. So, smell the air. Is it going to rain again? I just heard thunder. Okay. So the yellow patches indicate a footprint, so where a dinosaur has stepped. So I just need to keep my ears open for any dinosaur activity and smell the ground looking for any tracks. Once I've got them, the hunt begins and I can try and track them down. If it's a herbivore, they will try and hide or move in a herd for protection. What's that thing warbling? Is that just AI? But if it's a carnivore, then of course it might try to hunt me, at which point we could have a battle between, two carnivores. So yes, I think... what would be my best choice? If I'm being honest, maybe if I go this way, I could go to that water source and see if I can find some tracks around in the mud. Let's do that. A carnotaur ahead of me, full grown. That's a potential meal. It's going to be fast, though. It'll be able to outrun me. I'd only be able to get it on an ambush. I'd never be able to... Thank you, Real. Thank you very much, Real. Trouble is, as much as that's a meal, it's too quick. I'll never be able to get it. It would have to be very close to me. I'd have to rush it quickly. Ooh. Oh, that was more interesting. Did you hear that? On the wind? That's more interesting. I heard the sound of a very long distance on the wind in the north. That was a parasaur. It's a dinosaur with a big trumpet on its face. It's a herbivore. It sounded big as well. I'm moving quickly, and that was very long distance, half the map away. If I'm quick, maybe it can make another vocalization and I can get closer before night. So the more you play, the more you can start to recognize the individual sounds on the wind. Okay. Oh, I know where I am as well. That's that rock that the raptors like to hang out on during the daylight hours. Yes, floating foliage, not good. I shouldn't be too overconfident, though. I can also be hunted, and other dinosaurs will indeed be hunting for, a fisher dino out of the water. A big group of raptors, or even carnivores, would be a huge problem for me, as would a T-Rex. What kind of job did I have before YouTube, Eldis? I worked in software development, specifically quality assurance. I was a senior QA analyst. So the guy who would work with teams of other QA engineers to test software and set up automated testing suites to automatic... Hold up. That was a vocalization from maybe a Utah raptor? It was small and croaky. Maybe a juvenile T-Rex? Something closer. Something edible. That was an AI, but it got spooked by something? Wait. Thank you, not the real Mavis. Thank you very much. What did that get spooked by? Did you hear that? Did it get spooked by a player looking for a meal? Okay, so that's... So this is just AI. This is just a taco, I think. It's just a quick bite-sized meal. Did it get spooked by me? I'm just going to quickly eat it. Maybe it did. Alright, that'll keep me going for a while. You don't see why I would choose this dino? It's like shooting yourself in the foot? Oh, trying them all out. CN. If you play the same one all the time the same way, it's going to get fucking lame. Okay. Right, I'm going to keep moving north. So that parasaur that I heard is a long way away. I'm hoping it will make another noise before nightfall. So yes, if you're just joining, welcome. I hope you're okay. I'm just playing in a dinosaur roleplay game. I need to watch my stamina bar. If it gets to the midpoint or 1/3, then I probably wouldn't have the energy to evade a predator if I'm jumped, so I need to be careful. Okay. You write perfect code, never understood QA, lol, says Suchomimus. No such thing. No such thing, sir. Anyone, this is in our training, anyone who says that their code is bug-free is lying. There are always bugs. Always. But also bear in mind that quality assurance is everyone's concern. It's not just something at the end that the QAs, are there to gatekeep the process. That's not what it's about. Everyone needs to be aware of what the client asks for, and it needs to be properly documented and written up as test cases that can be easily actioned. Otherwise, you end up with a client who is disengaged and didn't get what they paid for, and, it's all about representing the needs of the customer, really, as you develop your software. You need to make sure that the client's needs are properly reflected in your test cases, and that you assist the developers in, making sure that they, every step of the way, making sure that every commit matches what was specified. People back in the chain need to give it. Indeed, well, that's our job. If anything, that was more specifically my job, as a senior. You're heading up a team, but you need to communicate with the other members of a team to make sure that everyone appreciates that QA is everyone's concern. Okay, that Carnotaur might be hunting me. He's directly behind me. If that's true, that could be great for me. Hold up. Okay, hold up. Can I get into an ambush position? Maybe. Hold up. I'm just going to press control. Going to lie down. So here's the problem. We're in a forest, and it's turning nighttime. But that's not ideal conditions for either of us. So a full-grown Carnotaur and a full-grown Sucho are going to be getting caught on trees and shit. But it's better than me going out into the open. He'll have a huge advantage in the open with his speed. So if I am being hunted, and he's following my steps, he might blunder directly into my jaws. Unfortunately, if I fuck it up, I won't be able to catch him. He'll just be too quick, unless he gets caught on a tree or whatever. So it would be a close hunt, a very close hunt. Also, helping me a little bit, he doesn't have particularly good night vision either, so if it does turn nighttime, if he were Dilophosaurus, I'd be screwed, but... I did, Rolo, I did. So I left my QA job to just go full-time YouTuber. Honestly, yes, it haunts me. It does, genuinely. I repeatedly panic that I made a mistake. Because it's more about... YouTube is a very temporary thing. No one stays popular forever. Just, enjoy it while it's there, but acknowledge that it's a fairly, fluid job. So what I fear is that I'm not building up sufficient skills for the CV, if I re-enter a normal QA job, they'd be like, what were you doing for X number of years? Oh, I was sitting in my underpants, putting text on videos in Adobe After Effects. Thank you for coming. Next interviewee, thank you. Thank you, Goes Hump in the Night and Matthew. Thank you very much. Hopefully Finter, but it would be a question of whether or not he comes close enough. Oh, wait. Did you hear that? Something sniffed. Something just sniffed. Made a... Yep. Oh no. Oh, he's still long distance. He can't be hunting me. He's further than he was before. Shit. Okay. Wouldn't I be able to go into editing? Maybe, Sunrise Loon. Maybe. Possibly. But again, I suspect that editing is probably one of those things that you can quite easily outsource overseas. I suspect. Well, piss. I guess this hunt isn't going ahead, but more concerningly, it's nighttime, which means Dilophosaurus are going to come out to play. Also, more concerningly, I really need a wee-wee. I'll be back in just a moment. Thank you, Walker. Thank you very much, sir. Hang on. Right. Am I alive? I'm alive. Hooray! Right. Okay then. Proper nighttime now. Holy shit. Can't see anything. Okay, I'm just going to undo the ambush stance just to get some more energy back. So how am I doing in terms of food? Let me just have a quick look. So 34% food, 68% water. Okay. Right. Hi there, people joining the chat. Despite the fact over the long term of the YouTube career... Oh, no. Yes, it's more... No, you guys have been incredibly generous to me. Yeah. It's much more lucrative than the QA thing. And thank you sincerely. I could never repay all of you. Thank you. Yeah. So I suppose I'm just kind of enjoying it while it's here and just trying to squirrel away, you know, the savings and just you know, acknowledging that YouTube is going to be a temporary thing. You know, who's popular over there, you know, many years. It fades, it goes, you know. What happened to Factorio? We played it last night, Chief, but I'm scared to log in alone because I'm probably going to ruin everything. Thank you, some valid username. Thank you, some valid. Thank you. What are my thoughts on WoW? I enjoyed it a lot, FN Mac. Played it for about 5 years to the exclusion of everything else. Like every other game. Yeah, I just played WoW ages and ages and ages from the... so it was mid-classic until just before the start of the Mists of Pandaria. And yeah, then I closed that chapter on my life and moved on. Yeah, because it was WoW Cataclysm and it was kind of naff. Thank you, Black Swordsman. Thank you, Black. Thank you very much, sir. Why do I stream on server 2? Number 1 is much bigger. I can never get into number 1, Fintus. It's rammed. Peak time, it's totally rammed. Okay. If I've got old QA experience, all I'd need to pick up is how to do the agile methodologies. Yeah, I know that aplenty, Leo. But there's more to it than that. It's specific, you know, you need to be able to write automation in things like, what was it, Calabash, or... Do they still do Calabash and Selenium? They did back in the day. I don't know if they still do. Thank you, Daog1. Sorry, did I miss you? Thank you, sir. And Thejumbo. Thank you, Thejumbo. Right, so also that sound that you just heard was more concerning. That was the sound of a Dilophosaurus. It is a dedicated night hunter, moving in packs. They are very dangerous. During the day, not so much. If you can catch them with their pants down during the day, they're normally lunch. But at night time, they've got such an enormous night vision and such a great turning circle and such a good bleed on their bite that they're a nightmare. They can just bite and disappear into the night, leaving you bleeding. Still quite far away, though. That one wasn't. Good, that's good to hear, Hemp. Good to hear. No idea, Sosivoth. No idea. I think you can, Liar. I think someone said earlier that you can be one of those dinosaurs. A Barry. Okay. Thank you, Dava. Yes, indeed. You wouldn't be too far wrong. My anal retentiveness when it comes to editing is completely born of my QA experience. You only get one shot at a first impression, so for Christ's sake, don't go off half-cocked. Don't present something in front of the client that is okay-ish. It needs to be brilliant. Don't show something unstable. It's got to work. Sorry, did you hear a motorbike? Sorry. Indeed. Agile, yeah, so it's a way of thinking, Leo. You've got to, well, if your company does it, you've got to adjust to that particular way of thinking. It's not really a series. Agile itself is not really a process. It's just a group of fundamentals. Bit of a buzzword, unfortunately. It's like, agile, we're agile. We do lean development. Look at us. It's like, no, you don't. You say you do, but you don't. You just have stand-ups and you work in sprints. That's it, you know. Okay, so at least 2 dilos? They're talking to each other. Hear that warbling? I think I should move. I'm going to move. I'm going to head in the other direction for the minute. My dinosaur is also quite hungry. I need to find something to eat, and soon. An AI over there, but I want to get away from the dilos. Okay. Oh, hi there, Reese. Hello. It does sometimes feel that you're just picking holes in the dev's work. Well, that's why I think it was... Shit. Wait. That was a Rex. That growl was a T-Rex, and it was just in front of me. I think it sounded like an adult. It was either a T-Rex or a Giga. It was also pretty damn close. Okay, let's keep moving. No, a T-Rex would be hunting me. I am food for a T-Rex. I have no doubt. Steps to my left. Hold up. Big. Not sure if it was bipedal. I'll be able to tell if I hear it again. I see it. It's another. I see it. It's another Sucho. Like me. Same size. Equal footing. Backing away. So it's another full-size Sucho in its hunt mode. Okay. Back in this way. I'm gonna starve. I'll be okay for now. I'm pretty sure I know where I am. So if I go... Let me just get my bearings quick. Okay. No, actually I've gone off course. Okay, hold up. That's where I thought I was going. Shit. This pond. Oh, an Ava. Close. There. I'll take it. Okay, quickly gonna eat, and I'm gonna get the fuck in the pond. Quick. It's close. The other Sucho's close. If I'm being actively hunted, though, I'm not allowed to get in the pond. So, just... Is he actively hunting me? Okay, it's enough. Oh, he looks like he is. Okay, getting down and... I'm warning him off. I can't get in the pond. So that was a 3 call. That was back the fuck off now. Okay, I'm drinking. Yeah, so according to the roleplay rules, if I know that I'm being hunted, I can't now step into it. This is a pond? It's a puddle. Okay, I'm just going to back off and disengage, stay alive. Can I keep eating, or... No, that's it. Just ribs. Scavengers will pick through that. Sorry. Yes, so for those who aren't sure what's going on, I'm trying to survive at night time when I have no cover and I was quite hungry. At least we've sorted the latter. So if I'm... Stupid terrain. Yeah. What is this? Shoddy. Foliage is not attached to the ground. Okay, so I'm just going to find some terrain and hunker down for the night until it's daylight. So that's not where I wanted to be. So this is where I want to be. I've actually made a bit of a mistake. I've looped around in a way that's sent me back towards the predators that I evaded from the beginning, so oops. What about this pond? Can I hang out in that one? Thank you, Valenfo and Hungry. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, I got turned around in the night. In my night running. So there should be... Is this the large rock formation? Yep, there it is. Just a bit of map familiarity now. Have another sniff. The stream is lagging? Is it? Okay. Oh, hello. There's a Sucho in there. Shit, it's already claimed. Okay, I'm going to 2 call, so it's a friendly call. That's a friendly call back. I'm going to do it again. Okay, I think I'm okay to enter. If he 3 calls, then I've got to fucking skedaddle. What was that? Greetings. Okay, if I rest for a moment. Or... I need to watch out, because, you know, obviously he could be hungry. There's nothing saying that we can't share the pond, Tom, but there are rules to do with... Sorry, there are rules to do with 3 calling to challenge. If you want to, you know, if I'm 3 called, then I need to either fight or step out. Well, technically, we both need to step out if we're going to fight. Oh, it's Nist. Ah. Hello there. Greetings. Good sir. Just going to rest until daylight and then move on. It says don't piss in the pond. Oh, no, I'll pass. There's someone else. Too late. So yes, the dinosaurs can only speak the language. They can only speak to their own species. So Suchos in our local and our group chat can only talk. Yeah, we only understand each other. The global chat is obviously different. It's all the dinosaurs, including herbivores, talking to each other. But here, we're growling at each other, and no other dinosaur can understand what the fuck we're saying, which I think is kind of cool. The whole night air is full of conversations. You can hear them happening. Hello. It's a juvenile... No, it's an allosaur, I think. Oh, no, don't do that. Oh, is he hunting? What's he doing? He's hunting. He must be hungry. So can you see how his legs have gone down there? He's trying to get a burst of speed. There we go. So that's his burst of speed. He's off hunting prey. So yeah, this is what Suchos do. So well, technically I could even put my head down and try to stay hidden. Honestly, that guy had such a head start, I don't think he's going to catch up. That was a bit of an optimistic hunt, that was. Why is a puddle safe? So it's just a role-playing rule, Flower. I don't know the rationale. I assume it's because it's kind of weird if like a T-Rex were to take on a Spinosaur in the water. That's like, that would be like trying to start a fight with a crocodile in the water. You're not going to win that one. So, when it comes to water, it's a Fisher dinosaur's turf. So don't start fighting there. If the Fisher dinosaur leaves, then yeah, you can fight. Thank you, Apple Pie, and thank you very much. Thank you. Oh really? Star Wars Galaxies did the same thing with the different alien languages, says Moon. Cool. Indeed, yes, it's got the underwater, yeah, so sound distortion when it goes underwater. Oh, did he get him? Holy shit, that guy Nis says dinner. Are these rules respected by everyone? Often, but sometimes not, Demonic, which is why the admins have to ban people quite a bit. The admins have been quite good, though. They're quite attentive. Thank you, Kamikaze. Thank you very much, Kamikaze. Sorry, Keza. Sorry. Right. I believe there's a Discord, a Teutonic Discord, Shaggy. They were on a website at one point, but then I was informed that they were out of date, and somebody forwarded me the Fuck was that? Thank you, Dr. Cosmo. Thank you very much, Doctor. Is it still very dark? Would I recommend the game? Yeah, actually. Yeah. Particularly if you play on the Teutonic servers. The role-playing rules make it interesting. I suspect that the other servers are a bit naff, mainly because they sound like they're a bit deathmatchy. The rules are in place to make people behave as though they were dinosaurs, instead of just humans playing dinosaurs. One of the problems is that some of the dinosaurs are way better than others. For example, a T-Rex is... well, it's like a fucking Abrams tank. And I don't know, like a Gallimimus would be like a golf cart or something, you know? the difference in the capabilities of the two dinosaurs is pretty massive. So everyone would play as a T-Rex if you didn't have some balancing role-playing rules. The important one being the body down rule. If you're not familiar with the body down... I'm going to pass on that. If you're not familiar with the body down rule, when a dinosaur dies, so, herbivore or predator, the hunt stops. So, that's it. Hunt stops. Food is available. Here's meat. It's right here. Dig in. The predators that, if there are multiple different groups of predators, they can then circle the corpse, and like hyenas circling a pride of lions, trying to get scraps, But you've got to let the other herbivores get away, The comparison that I often make is to date. You know how if you play DayZ, you know how you find different guns in DayZ. Imagine DayZ, but you can't pick up guns. You start with guns, so you pick which class you start at the beginning. Some people start with sniper rifles. Some people start with pistols or shotguns or cricket bats or whatever. When one guy with a sniper rifle finds 10 guys with a pistol, don't shoot all 10. Because then when they respawn, they're just going to pick a sniper rifle. And then the whole server is just everybody full of sniper rifles and nothing else. Shoot one of them. Shoot one guy. Loot him. Let the rest of them get away. That's the gist of it with the body down rule. Don't go fucking Rambo and just fucking wipe out everybody you see. Because then no one would play as the weaker classes. Everyone would just pick the guy with the sniper rifle. And 4 or 5 deaths of just sniper fights. Yeah, fighting nothing but snipers is going to be a bit lame, isn't it? You get bored of it really quickly. Thank you, 2-Bit, I think. Thank you, Holy Knight. Thank you, sir. Yeah, how did that do? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. How did the video do? While we wait in the lake. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh, not too bad. 28,000 likes. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Thank you, folks. They like it. That's good. Sweet. Just having a look at the comments. That's good. That's good to hear. Thank you, Ed Does Everything. Thank you very much, Ed. Thank you. But why would you want to play as a weaker class to begin with? Flavor, Pedo Bear. They all do different things. The Fisher dinosaurs have their lake thing. The Gallimimuses have like lots of flocks of them moving quickly. The Triceratopses have huge thundering herds, with their headbutt attack. Similar with the Pachy, whatever they're called, the headbutting dinosaurs. They also headbutters. They move in groups. You can just have these enormous herds of herbivores grazing, just moving from hill to hill and nesting. Collectively, all of the different classes and all the different dinosaurs make it an interesting game. If it were just T-Rexes, biting T-Rexes and nothing else, probably be a bit lame, Look at the local chat. Sucho, if you're hungry, I can spare. Oh, he got the kill. Many thanks, but I'll pass for now. Oh. Waiting for daylight before I hunt. And if I'm being honest, I don't trust you not to hunt me. Or whether you even have a body over there and it's not a trick. I've played way too much DayZ to trust anybody. He could be like, yeah, I've got the kill, it's over here. There's no kill. He could just be, he probably does have the kill, but he could equally just be over that ridge in a hedge waiting for me to go, ooh, there's food. And then I wander over and he just bites me. Just jumps me immediately. He's in ambush. Why would I think he would do that? Because that's exactly what I would do. Okay. So I can't be attacked in this pose. So lying flat like this. But if I stand up, I'm fair game. So when it's daylight, I'll be able to see what's going on. You can sneak close here and munch good. I'll pass. Thank you anyway. Cool. Starting to see. Yeah. Once we can look around, we'll stand a better chance. Yeah, I'm sure he does have a kill. Perhaps the deviousness is all just in my mind. But if I thought of it, then so would somebody else, is what I'm saying, you know. Right. Thank you, Little Marimo. Thank you very much, sir. Does he have a kill? I can't see. He must be... oh, he's over there. I can see a tail moving. Oh, hello. Oh, it's... What are they called? Fuck. I've seen one of those before. What are they called? It's like somebody it's called it a giggle dinosaur or something. It makes a funny noise. It giggles. Quite a rare dinosaur, that one. One with the big tail. Sorry, probably hard to see at night time. Might hunt that in a minute. See if I can get some food. So that... Oh, so they're all players, by the way. So all of these are players. The server's... Yeah, it's got about 120 people in it. So it's pretty big. And this is the smaller one. An Austro. Ooh. Yeah, they're not common. Is it bright enough? Ooh, is he coming? Let's go. Right, I'm going to quickly sniff the air. I'm going to see if I can smell a kill over there. Has he definitely got a kill? I smell no flesh. No, I see a kill. There we go. So that's a little velociraptor. I'm going to ignore that. Okay, there we go. So that's one of the tracks for that creature. Where's he going? That's an AI, isn't it? It's not a player. Smell the ground again. Where's the scent? He was moving slow, so he probably wasn't leaving lots of tracks. These are my tracks. Are these his tracks? These look way too small. No, it's got to be the Velociraptor's tracks. Oh, here? Damn. He was moving... Yeah. Did he go towards this water source, maybe? Hold up, I've just got to have a good sniff. Oh, no! Rain. That's going to hide the track. Damn. Oh, well. Okay. Let's move to this water source quickly and see if perhaps he stopped there. I might be able to perform a quick visual hunt. Thank you, Nasius. Thank you. And thank you, Alistair. Oh, sorry. Everything. No. Sorry. Okay. Where's that? Where's the little lake? Wasn't? Oh, there it is. Right. Shit. So what happened to that Ostroraptor? I mean, I'm physically leaving tracks that I can see? Is he? These are mine. They're too heavy. Are these my tracks? Yeah, they are. Oh, it's a little taco. I'm just going to eat it. Little AI snack dinosaur. Well, little mammal thing, I think. Oh, oh, everybody. That sound was interesting. It's been a long time since I've heard one of those. Let's go this way. Is that a player? I guess so. It's eating the remnants. Little baby velociraptor, I think. I'll leave him alone. Do you hear that that long horn sound? I believe that is a... That is, what is it? It's a large long-necked dinosaur. I can't recall its name. Let's go have a look. Maybe it's with a herd of herbivores, if we get lucky? A Camara? Let's have a look. Thank you, Askarin. Thank you, sir. Aren't they admin only? I don't think so. Forgive me, I'm not entirely sure. I know that there's a Discord channel where if you play the game, you can earn tokens or something on the role-playing server. Just over time, I think. And that if you accrue enough of them, you can unlock certain other dinosaurs that most people can't access. So it's just like the people who play the most can play the really cool dinosaurs. So it might be one of those. Just gonna have a quick drink. Thank you, Daedalus. Thank you very much, sir. I don't recognise that sound. I'm just going to rest for a second. I don't want to get caught with my pants down. And find that I don't have enough stamina to evade, say, a charging something. Just going to rest. No, Switcher. This is a Sucho. So it's a full-grown fisher dinosaur. So it's aquatic, hangs out in swamps and shit, eats fish. But alas, they haven't programmed fish in the game, so it just hunts other dinosaurs currently. Thank you, Bremy. Thank you very much, Bremy. A Camara costs 1,000 coins. Without bonus coins, it would take you 200 hours of playtime. Okay. Thank you, Puffy. Thank you very much, Puffy. Is it a fair game to team up with other species? It depends on which species you are, Linoceros. Most people, you can only physically party up with members of your own species. But if you encounter another group, you can sort of hang out with them in what's called a mixed pack. Unless you are an apex predator, such as a T-Rex, a Spinosaur, or a Giga. These are large, enormous predators that don't play well with others, so they have to hang out solo, generally. They can move in pairs sometimes, but, yeah, for the most part, they're apexes. Apexes do what apexes do. Thank you, Moonbagger, and Baltruma. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think people like it, Char Wars. It's good, hopefully. I think that last bullshittery is good. No, Cyanide moved over to England. Very lazy. He's in England, down in Devon, where he now has a house with his super hot girlfriend, and he works in software stuff. But I dare not. I'm not at liberty to tell you. Jesus Christ, God! What's he? What is that thing? A juvenile something? Big bastard. Holy shit! Nearly wandered into him. Just doing a 2 call, which is a friendly. He did a 2 call back. What species is that? Strange colour. Is it a juvenile Giga? Maybe? Just gonna get some more energy. Thank you, Loaf. Glad you like it. I could hunt it, maybe. It's a bit of a hard target. I mean, even if I kill it, I'll be badly wounded. I assume. It mostly depends on its turning circle. If it's got a superior turning circle, it'll be able to turn around and bite me before I can turn around and bite it. Plus, it knows I'm here now, so it's going to be hard to sneak up on it. Thank you, Archeon. Thank you very much. It's a sub-Giga. Okay. So it's a juvenile Gigasaur Rex. Dilophosaurus is this way. They could be good to hunt in daytime. Thank you, Grad. Grade 3? Grant? Sorry, Grant? Not sure how you say your name, sir. Thank you. So I heard a Dilophosaurus warble in this direction. Not sure what that was. Thank you, Empire. Thank you very much, sir. Keep moving. Thank you, Lukey. Thank you very much, Lukey. There. So a Dilophosaurus might be wise to hunt one during the day. Is that just one or two? Let's have a look. Up on the cliff, maybe? There's a lot. I remember this place. There's a lot. Yeah, it's not easy terrain. So behind this cliff is a large forest, which is very dense. Would not surprise me if they're hiding in there for the day, waiting for nighttime so they can come out and feed. Let's go around this way. Getting up is a bit of a challenge, and you can easily break your leg if you're not careful. Thank you, Noble, and Nai Jin Ho. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you very much, Ryan. So this forest here, trouble is even during the day, they'll have a wicked turning circle. And the forest will give them an advantage. But the terrain just behind this forest, I mean, assuming that they're even here, I need them to warble again. Or I need the rain to stop so I can smell them. Thank you, Empire. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Evoke. Thank you very much, Evoke. Okay, just resting and listening. Should be good enough. Oh, thank you for the offer, Mo4Dib. I do like Teutonic too, though. Are they here? An Ava, probably spawning for me because I'm hungry. So I'm currently looking under the base of trees for any sign of a dinosaur curled up there. Dilophosauruses are fairly well, or generally, they're fairly well camouflaged. And they're small, so they can hug the base of these pine trees and be fairly hard to detect. Thank you, Stano and Luigi. Thank you very much. Okay, hold up. Sorry, I just got a message. Just checking. Cool. So I'm a little bit scuppered. With the rain as it is now, I can only hunt visually. I have no scent markers to follow. Thank you, Redbeard and Henjo. Thank you. I would need the Dilophosaurus to speak to each other. Make some sort of noise. I think they might be here, or maybe further up. So for those joining the stream, I'm just attempting... So I'm playing as a carnivore called a Sucho, which is a sort of aquatic dinosaur. And I'm trying to hunt something to eat it. For my dinosaur is not starving, but is quite hungry. Thank you, Galen. Thank you very much, Galen. That. Hear that? Didn't sound like Dilophosaurus. There, this way. Oh, multiple? I can't deal with too many. I mean, one or two? Oh, hello. See ya. See ya. Where is he? There, gotcha. Where is he? Jesus, it's hard to spot. Oh, my turning circle is a nightmare. There you are. Yes! It's a juvenile Dilo, but it's meat. Got you. Right, there we go. That's a player. So that was a juvenile Dilophosaurus. Hiding in the trees. Gotcha. Okay. Nice. That'll fill me up. Shit. Damn. Did I eat all of it? Even the ribs? Okay. There's nothing left. Brilliant. Near full stomach, though. Job done. And that's a hunt. Can you see what I mean? They're fucking nightmare to try and spot them, but during the day, they lose all of their advantage. Shame it wasn't an adult, though. Brilliant. Okay. So that player, yeah. Back to the spawn screen for him. Have something to drink, and then probably move on before the Dilophosaurus come down to perhaps do their own hunt. I mean, there'd need to be a lot of them to take me on in the open in daytime, but, you know, if there is a lot of them and they're hungry, wouldn't put it past them. Thank you, Chanky. Thank you very much, Chanky. Sweet. And it's just stopped raining as well. Have a smell? Is there a lake nearby that I can hang out in? There is over. I see. Is that? Oh, I know where they were. Ah. Okay. Yeah, gonna go find a lake. I think there's one over there as well, isn't there? Smaller one. Or is it the bigger one? Cool. Just get a chair, Sunbird. Forgive me, but I find am I the only person who winces when it's like gamer chairs and they've got like fucking branding all over them? And just get a chair. Just get a regular chair, a comfy chair, but just a regular chair. No, lazy. I'm a YouTuber, so after this I typically bugger off and get on with editing. Granted, editing the stream highlights, but, you know, I don't full-time... Oh, Jesus. Big. Was that a Giga? That Raw or a T-Rex? Weirdly enough, it might even be a Triceratops, because their Raw sounds frighteningly similar. It's weird. Okay. Yeah, me too, Wolfine. You know. I don't know, I just kind of wince a little bit, because it's like, here's a product, and then there's just marketing smeared all over it. By giving it labels like Pro, Extreme, Gamer. Oh, Jesus. Oh, shit. He's coming at me. Okay, so that's a juvenile. It's a Carnotaur. Hang on. I've got a better turning circle if I'm careful. There we go. Bite. Come on, hitboxes are a bit weird. Hit registration shit. Damn, he's got more bites on me. This is combat. Yes, I got you. Oh, shit. Okay, lie down. Okay, my turning circle and stamina was slightly better, but fuck am I bleeding. Holy shit. What was that? Was that an Allosaur or a Serra? How bad is the bleed? Hold up a second. I've got an 8. Okay, not bad bleed. It's only an 8 bleed. I'm okay. I'm badly wounded, and that bleed will heal in about 3 minutes' time, probably. Obviously, I'm a sitting duck out in the open here. So yes, so a hunt was just attempted by... Sorry, forgive me, I don't know the dinosaur species. Someone might have to tell me. I'm going to assume Allosaur, but it might be a Serra. So as you saw, the combat was a bit retarded there. So I reduced myself to very slow speed, so my turning circle was good. So was his. I think I was just a bit more resistant to damage than he was. Okay. So I just need to... So when you're bleeding like I am, you leave one hell of a scent trail. And obviously you're losing health quickly. In order to stop the bleed, you... Oh, shit. Oh, no, it's a Gallimimus. I'm okay. It's a herbivore. In order to stop the bleed, you have to lie down. And it will gradually tick off you. So it can leave you very, very vulnerable. It's for this reason that the Dilophosaurus, for example, loves to inflict a bleed and then run off. And then, you know, track them at night by following the blood. Thank you, Havoc. Thank you. Well, hope you like it. Yeah, I am trying to heal, Beto. So the Sucho is the most bleed resistance. In other words, she is thick. I know. Yeah, now that you mention it. Thank you, Zyphorus. Thank you very much, Zyphorus. Oh shit, okay. Dilophosauruses. So, they may have to challenge me for the body. Okay, are they going to challenge? So if they do a 3 call to challenge me, then I will have to 3 call to either fight or just leave. In which case I have to just leave. Just going to check quickly the bleed. It's 4, so it's gone down by half. So let's see what sort of call they do. So according to the role-playing rules, they have to... Interesting. They made no attempt to challenge me. I would have. If I saw a bleeding Sucho, you know, looks like it's on its death's door, it wouldn't be in any fit state to fight. I would have gone straight for the body. Maybe they're not hungry. Okay. I could share food with them, yes. If say if we were mix packing or whatever, but you know, typically decorum is state your intentions when you approach with a call. So a 3 call is, you know, I challenge you, or I challenge you for the body. 2 call would be a submissive, you know, please, sir. Okay, how's this bleed? It's on 2. So it went down from 8. Right, sorry. Just getting rid of this. Oh, really? If they 2 call and I 2 call back, they can feed? I don't remember that bit. Cool. But I think, if I'm correct, I need to back away from the body. I need to lose my claim on it, I think. Okay, the bleed's over. There we go. Right, so I'm going to stand up. I'm going to take a few bites out of it just to make sure I'm on full hunger. You know, full stomach. Shit, what was that? Just in case I get forced off the body. And then I'm going to lie the fuck back down. Here we go. Ah, shit. Ah. That's Sub-Giga. I think the orange one, he's nearby. If they 3-call and I 2-call, I must leave. If they 2-call first, I can share. Okay. I was unaware. Oh, that's safer then. So I can still retain claim of the body and they can feed? Is that correct? Thank you, Thane. Thank you very much, Thane. Okay. Might want to start running. I can't wizard. So effectively, so this is another quirk of the role-playing server. So when there is when there is a body down, the rules change. The hunt stops, and any predators in the area must either they must challenge for the body or leave. But effectively, if you own a body, which I do, I made this kill. This is my body. I've claimed it. I can't leave until it's fully consumed. So I know that sounds a bit weird, but assume it's to give some time to the herbivores, you know? The herbivores don't want to get hunted consistently. Give them time to leave. Oh, hello, there's a little velociraptor here. I'm going to 2-call. Utah raptor even. Yeah, let him feed. No, he looks hungry. No, look at him. He's so teeny weeny. Teeny weeny Utah raptor. So yeah, that's another player right there. Thank you, the Jake. Thank you very much, the Jake. I'm already aware I did it as a Juvie Rex. Did I? I don't think I 2-call shared a. I don't think I mix packed a body. I think I backed away, didn't I? He's happy. What's he doing? He's strutting. So yes, the Utah Raptor, everybody. Also known as the Honky Jumpy Boys. Because they honk and they jump. All the time. Where is he? Thank you, Mint3S. Thank you very much, Mint3. Minnie says, if you have the body, they can 2-call and 2-call back. Shit, where'd it go? That would let them eat it without... I've lost it, sorry. That would let them eat it without me letting go of the body. If you both 3-call, you initiate a fight for feeding rights. If one 3-calls and one 2-calls, you forfeit the food. Okay, cool. Good to know. Thank you very much. Thank you for the correction. Yes. What would you do if there was a child in front of you? Nom. Cool. My health is slowly restoring. The blood is receding from the edge of the screen. So yes, I need to stay here now. So I have a claim of this body. I want to stay here, to be honest. It's food. You know, there's food right here. This will keep me going for a while. And obviously it buys time for any herbivores that obviously want to go and leave the area and get their own food. So he's called Puck. Hello there, Puck. Puck says, thanks for the little meaty. You are welcome. Weird. Honky. Jumpy boy. He jumps. Yes. Good afternoon, folks. Hope you're well. It's a Serra. A Serra saw? I'm not familiar with the species, I'm afraid, Kata. Serra something. They've got it's a big carnivore with weird frills on its eyebrows. But it jumped me from a tree, and we ended up having a death struggle in the river, in the mud. And it almost got me, but I managed to prevail. Thank you, Jumping Through Hoops. Thank you very much, Jumping. And 2D. Thank you, 2D. Puck didn't know that I played the Isle. Indeed. I like it. Ceratosaurus. What? Okay. Ceratosaurus. Can't see shit? Sorry, is it getting too dark? Yeah, switch over to night vision. Sucho is opening the stream. Sorry, Sucho? Puck, even. Puck is opening the stream. I'm the Sucho. I'm opening my own stream, apparently. Yes, so, for those not familiar, that is a Utah raptor is pretty much what, raptors from Jurassic Park. So, same thing, really. Run around, big groups of them, clever girl, all that stuff. Chase kids in the kitchen. Yeah. Also, they have a particularly goofy but fairly impressive jump, which means that they're able to jump over fences and other human installations, which are here on the island. So it's like a Jurassic Park situation. And there's a radio tower over to the far west, where the Utah raptors love to hang out because it's got a big perimeter fence that the other dinosaurs can't get through. So, oh, hello. That's another Utah raptor. He's two calling. I'm going to two call back. So allowing him access. And then I'm just going to not move to indicate that I do not have hostile intent. By all means. Just keep some distance, please. He says thank you. So yes, the various players, the various predators can smell the meat from long distance and they're closing. So when they do the scent thing, you can detect footprints, but you can also smell meat at pretty damn long range. It's highlighted red, so the scavengers are approaching. I'm somewhat comfortable with them approaching because I'm fully fed. No sense hogging the entire meal. Nevertheless, I just need to watch them, I mean, I don't anticipate rule breakers, but you never know. Thank you, Destroma. Thank you very much, Destroma. So yeah, this is the difference here between, I would assume, between regular Isle servers and the role-playing Teutonic ones. You've got to try and behave like, well, lions would sit next to the kill and they would just rest and eat more, wouldn't they? Hyenas would circle around the edges trying to scavenge scraps. They don't just launch into the next hunt for the lols. They're hungry. The lions want food. They hunted the zebra for the food, not for fun. I says I talk too much. I'm a streamer. Well, actually, I shouldn't have said that, because now everyone's going to quote that out of context. I am streaming, I should have said. Shit. You kind of have to talk. You kind of have to fill in the blanks, the gap, the dead air. Otherwise, it's a boring stream. I realise now that was a mistake, what I just said. Now, whenever I say I'm a YouTuber, they're just going to go, but we have a recording of you saying you're a streamer. Lol. Yes, there we go. The chat's like, clip it, clip it. Oh, you bastards, all of you. Fuck all of you. I wonder if these two are in the same pack. Puck and, started with A, wasn't it? What was his name? His name was... shit, it's already gone. Okay. Yeah, well, that's the idea. That's the idea. Urban decay. Hello. Ooh, a dibble just spoke over there. Cool. That is a large herbivore, very similar to a triceratops. Thank you, M1. Thank you very much, M1. Oh, quite a few raptors now. They might choose to challenge me for the body. And I hear something large approaching. Hello. It is a... Oh, it's a dibble. It's technically... Well, no, it's not really safe. These guys can initiate a fresh hunt if they wanted to. The only rule there is that they must not disturb me. They must not include me in the hunt. Then again, it is a dibble. I mean, these raptors are probably going to get killed taking it on. It's a pretty powerful headbutt on that thing. Well, it's pretty large, nearly. I mean, yeah, sorry, nearly? So I just need to watch the body language of the raptors. If they start three calling, they do a big roar, and their arms go up, and they sort of, start threatening. At which point, they are challenging me for the body. I can then either two call, so a friendly, submissive, and then withdraw, or three call and battle. Thank you, oh hi Mark. Thank you very much, sir. So they're speaking amongst themselves right now. I can't understand their language. I hear a bipedal creature behind me. It is a giga. That is an adult giga. That thing will almost certainly challenge me. That is an apex predator, very big. Or no, he's just going to headbutt. What's he going to do? That was a 2 call. That was a friendly. Maybe he's not hungry. Okay. I guess I'm wrong. I thought almost certainly he was coming here to challenge me. How do I know these rules? There's quite a lot of them, I'm afraid, Azillion. They're on their Discord thing. I'm going to be honest. I don't know all of them 100%. I suppose if you do join the Teutonic server, the most important one to remember is the body down rule. So once a body goes down, if you're a carnivore, if a body goes down, stop the hunt. It's all about claiming, the body. To be honest, though, if you do start, and if you do play the Isle and you join Teutonic 2, maybe start as a herbivore. There's less to remember. With a herbivore, at best, just don't kill something unless it attacks you first. That's it, really. Oh, there's more to it than that. Oh, that was a 2 call. 2 calling back. You're free to approach. Maybe he doesn't know what a 2 call sounds like from a Sucho? Thank you, Tiny. Thank you for the compliments, Tiny. Well, it's survival of the fittest bias, so doesn't matter who anyone is. They are potentially meat. Oh, what's that? No, they can't, Dipsy. Well, they physically can, but they'd obviously get banned by the admins. All I'd have to do is send the recording to an admin. So, yes, if some dinosaur just came out of the darkness now and bit me, then it would be a rule break. They've got to approach and state their intentions, because there's meat. There's meat on the ground. Why would any predator risk their life for when there's plentiful food right there? Have you seen the footage? Speaking to the chat, have you seen the footage of the humans taking meat from a lion, from a group of lions? Oh, is that a too cool? So 3 hunters would just walk up to the kill that some lions have just made, and just walk towards them, just call their bluff, and the lions would of course back off because they're not fighting to the death over it. And so the humans would just cut off like a large. What's the term I'm looking for? Like shank? Like the leg bit. What's that cut? Joint? Leg. Just take a leg of this zebra or whatever. Ooh. Okay, they're eating my food. I better eat some more before they take it all. So the body's gone, and now all that remains are some ribs. So I best be cautious here, because now the ribs can't be eaten by all types of dinosaurs, which means it doesn't count as a body for apex predators, which means I have no protection if an apex predator arrives. So now I'm a little bit vulnerable. So I need to pay close attention to my surroundings, and if a Rex turns up, may have to book it. Actually, pondering that for a second, I wonder, because I need to stay by the body till it's gone, but if a Rex turns up, what do I do? I can't just stand. Do I just stand and get killed? Do I flee and then break the rule of Actually, yeah, but how does that work? Is that not a... I don't really know what the bit of a grey area between 2 rules there. Hang on, can I still feed? 98%. I flee. There's nothing to say that I can't run away. Suppose. Do you reckon, Switcher? Okay. In which case, if I hear anything big stalking through the night, I'm booking it. I'm getting out of here quick. What's that? That's an Ava. Little AI. Oh, that's not good. So if that spawned, that implies there's a hungry dinosaur in this area? And it shouldn't be us, because we've eaten. So why the fuck is that thing there? That's not good. So there's a predator in the area. Still meat here. I hear something. Here's something big. Might need to get ready to run. Yeah, I'm out. What is that? Is it coming at me? It sounds like it's drinking. Something large is over there. Sounds like a giga? Maybe? If it comes at me, I'm out. I don't believe so, Tovik. I'm pretty sure it's only if they're hungry. I think it's like a mechanic, like when they reach a certain hunger level. I think. Fuck. He's walking the other way. That's okay. Think we're okay. Is the body still here? Yes, it is. Okay. Thank you, Atlas. Atlas, even. Sorry. Thank you, Atlas Knight. And Nibirius. Thank you very much. Okay, sorry. I don't want them to interpret that as a threat. Puck says, thank you for babysitting. No worries. Good hunting. Yes, it's night time. Sorry, Hajalto? So, night vision. Just gonna smell the air. A good sniff. Thank you, Bradley. Thank you very much, Bradley. So there's the meat. Can't smell any other bodies in the area. Yes, I'm feeling better, DJ. Thank you for asking. Yes, I don't know what that was last night. I just started feeling very unwell midway through Factorio. Perhaps there was something up with that cider that I was drinking. Thank you, Scary Butt Cheeks. Glad you like it. Thank you. Yeah, I think the latest bullshitter. I think people like that. Sorry, let me just have a quick look. I'm a little curious. How are we doing? Oh wow, blood. Okay, 342,000 views already. It's only just gone up. That's a lot. Fucking hell. Thank you, folks. Wow. Right. How many? 2,837 comments. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh yes, and sorry, let's have a look. 38,000 likes. Good. Good. People liked it. That's good. That's good to hear. Yeah, nice. So yes, I'll start the next one soon. Tell you what I might do today. I'm going to do, well, I'm going to take the day off. I'm just going to chill. It's my week. I work the weekend, so it's a delayed weekend. I want to pack the fishing gear because I want to go fishing later this week. So I'm going to put it all in the car and just have it all cleaned and ready, so I don't have to worry about it on the day. And then what I'm probably going to do is just some very light data work. I'm just gonna move some video files around, get things, so get Mordau back on the low speed hard drives. I've got a bunch of them, just low speed archive hard drives for when I don't need stuff. Maybe move something back onto the main SSD and just play with something. I don't know what. Thank you, Marlo. Thank you very much, Marlo. Oh, the chat's being weird. Okay. Yes, you say... Sorry, everyone's saying Daddy Soviet. I made a dad joke, didn't I, in the Mordau bullshittery. The holy thing? What does his arsehole look like? Holy? Never mind. Thank you, Hoodoo. Thank you very much, Hoodoo. That's very kind. Holy shit. Thank you, Hoodoo. 20 subs. Big sub bomb. Thank you sincerely, Hoodoo. Oh, I can eat some more, so I will. I hope you're well, Hoodoo. Thank you. Where's the meat gone? Oh, am I standing on it? Has it gone? Did it get eaten? Oh, I can't smell it anymore. Alright, it's gone. There we go. Let's skedaddle. Not bad. Full stomach. Yeah. That guy in hunting us, well, I suppose I've just eaten the juvenile Dilophosaurus. But yeah, in hunting us, he's gone and prolonged our survival that little bit longer. And he's dead, and he's back to the respawn screen. So that's the Isle, that's the idea. So no endgame objective, it's just survive as long as you can. Also, bear with me just a second. I'm just going to... There's the dog, she's having a rest. Just want to get the map up so I can see where I am. Hold up. Yes, I mainly Mag Morris. I mainly keep the finished video. The original footage, often it goes onto an exterior. It goes with the rest of the project on a low-speed hard drive, but just as equally, eventually it gets deleted. So a lot of the older bullshitteries no longer have their original, hundreds of gigs worth of streams. I need to delete them at some point, you know. But yes, I keep them for a while, but gradually they, once the bullshitteries have been made, I no longer need them. I no longer need the original source files. Sorry, I just had a quick look at the map there so I could tell where I'm going. I'm going to head east. And I'm just going to walk it just for, to try and avoid leaving lots of tracks to follow. So it depends on which start you choose, Igorok. If you choose to start by just selecting the dinosaur species from the login screen, then you will spawn as a juvenile. So you're technically your second growth stage. So the next one up will be normally your adult stage, but sometimes there's a sub-adult stage. If you spawn in an egg, which is where you accept an invitation by somebody else on the server, then you become a baby. So a tiny little egg, which is the one below juvenile. Even though some people would think, well, that would just take longer, you are teleported, effectively, across the map to that nest site. And also, you are, at least on this role-playing server, immune to attack. You're not allowed to attack babies. Juveniles, fine, but not babies. You got to leave them alone. Because otherwise, it's like spawn killing. It's a bit of a dick move. So, it's a good idea. If you're new to the game, try to accept an invitation in the chat to an egg. Because then another player will be your parent, they will bring you food, they will protect you, and you can probably just learn how the game works. And hell, if you're a herbivore, you could, log in and join a pack, join a herd, Thank you, Paper Crane. Thank you very much, sir. Okay. Only apexes have a sub-adult stage. Cool. So about 4 different classes of dinosaur. Out of, I guess there's about 12, 15, something like that. That's not the right lake, is it? Hi there, Nubes. Welcome indeed. I don't know who the SR clan are, sorry. I've not heard of them before. Oops. Hang on. Sorry, nearly broke my leg there. I should have been paying more attention to where I was walking. Right. If you're a herbivore, how do you defend against predators? Well, depending on the herbivore, you can have a pretty powerful stomp attack. So there's a type of dinosaur with a big horse face. It has the most powerful stomp attack in the game. So herbivores are no slouches when it comes to combat. But your best defense would be to form a herd. So yeah, circle the wagons, effectively. Get a herd of dinosaurs able to take on the predators. And if you can't, run. And then, frankly, you don't have to outrun the predator, you just need to outrun the slowest member of your herd. Thank you, Stealth Banana. Thank you very much, Stealth. Thank you, sir. And hi there, Tom. ZF Tom is in the chat, everyone. What's an apex? So in the context of the role-playing server, Sidda, an apex is a dinosaur with special rules to do with how it can interact with other predators. It's not allowed to mix pack, which means an apex predator flies solo. It does not form groups. It doesn't hang out with velociraptors or whatever. A T-Rex is a T-Rex. it mostly floats alone. You can have a mating pair, so you can have 2 adult T-Rexes and perhaps a baby, like a juvenile or a baby or a sub-adult or whatever it is. But once they reach adulthood, they must break off. Just listening, sorry. Effectively, you know, you've got to treat it. A great white shark does not move in groups of others, you know. You do not get pods of great white sharks, do you? No. They float solo. So I'm just... There it is. That's the lake I wanted. So I was just wandering towards this lake. No, I've not had access to a Shant Weeper. Is that the horse-faced dinosaur that I'm talking about? The one with the powerful stomp? I think it is. Possibly. Bapos. I'm a bit scared to log into the Factorio playthrough solo, because I'm going to ruin everything. Thank you, G-Man. Thank you very much, G-Man. Can you mate in the Isle? You can lay eggs, but you cannot mate. So you just lay an egg and it spawns a player. But you can't actually put, you know, penis in hoo-ha. Pee-pee in hoo-ha. Ding-dong in the bing bang. Brush away the cobwebs with a womb broom. You know. Sexual intercourse. Sorry, that's the word. That's what I want to say. That. It's been a while. Thank you again, Hoodoo, if you're still there for the sub-bomb. Very kind, sir. Oh, what's that in front of me? So I don't want to go for the little lake, I want to go for the big one. I'm just going to run now because there's lots of open space, or there will be in a minute. Ah, this is my pond. I claim this pond. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to lie down. Ha ha ha. I'm all sneaky. And then I put my head down. And look, I'm hidden. So what happens is, a herbivore comes up to the edge and I go, ha ha! You thought this was like a rock or something, but no. It's a Sucho. Back one moment. I'm just going to get a pint of water from the tap over there. Oh. Wah. Hello. Just popping the kettle on because I fancy a coffee. What's the time? It's 2 o'clock. Can't play for too much longer, but then again, it is my day off. I'll do a bit more. I'll do a bit more. Yeah, gonna get a coffee though, definitely. Hello, sweetie. Oh, let me show you this. Hang on. I'm gonna talk shit about. Well, I'm gonna babble about fishing for a while until the regulars in my chat are bored to tears. So I've showed this thing before, but I like it. It's really cool. Have a look at this. This is. So this here is what's called a spom in fishing. I'll just dangle it. Hang on. So this is a spom, little plastic rocket thing, and the idea is you fill this thing full of bait. You fill this full of like nice smelling ground bait and mixed up granules or things like nuts or whatever. And the idea is you tie it. So with the fishing line, you tie it on the end of. There's no hook or anything. You put it on the end of your line, a different rod, and you cast it into the lake near where your hook is. And what happens is when it hits the water surface, it does this. Ba-ba. It's got a little button on the front, which is super sensitive. It's got a little spring, so it just pops open when it hits that button. So it's very, very easy to accidentally pop it open while you're loading it and scattering the food all over you. But yeah, it puts all of the bait into the water, which sinks right to the bottom near your hook, and yeah, it's really clever. I bought it. I thought that's stupid. That's just a dumb gimmick. And then I tried it. I tried it with sweet corn on the first day that I got it. Just a big bag of frozen sweet corn. And it was really good. It was really, really good. It just put loads of extra sweet corn around my bait. And I caught... it wasn't a big carp, but it was a nice carp. You know, it wasn't anything to sneeze at. I liked it. Yeah. So it just goes... Whoop, like that. Then, of course... So I'm showing off my toys. Then of course there's this thing. Right, let me show you this. This is a cock up. Okay, right. So similar, right? Like twice the size. So you think it works the same way? Hang on. No. So it doesn't open because there's no button on the front. How does it open? Like this. You see that little latch? You pull it like that. You're supposed to pull it. Oh shit. Hang on, dinosaur approaching. Oh, it is a full-grown Tyrannosaurus Rex. No, wait. That's not true. It's a giga. It's just a dark-coloured giga. Is it? Yeah, it's a giga. So that is an apex, as I was just talking about. So they roam mostly solo. It can pretty much eat everything, including me. But I'm safe in my lake, in accordance with the role-playing. His name is Logi. Hello there, Logi. You're a big boy. He's just swimming through my lake. How dare you? I'm a Sucho now. My pond. My beautiful pond. Well, know that I have weed in this pond lots. Thank you, Medina. Thank you very much, Medina. Now Lodge smells of wee. Anyway, sorry, what was I saying? I was babbling about fishing. So yes, so it doesn't open from the front, it opens from the behind, so from the back. But in order for it to work, right, you need to pull on it hard enough. So what you need to do is you need to let it fly through the air, and then you need to have the line come to a sudden stop, right? Now, this is where I made a bit of a fuck up, because this is actually the second of these that I own, or owned. This is the replacement, because what happened to the first one, I didn't have what's known as a shock leader. A shock leader is a type of line that you tie onto the first, say, 20 meters of your fishing line. So from this device to the rest of your line. The idea is that it's supposed to take like triple the, like a huge amount of braking strain. It's this really thick line that it's very hard to break. It's to absorb shock, a shock leader. This is because when you fill this thing full of bait, it's heavy. So if you fling this over your head, the reel hasn't yet started giving line. It's just over your head, being like flung. Like basically, this first part of the lead has to take all of that shock of all of this weight, like, you know, however much bait you've put in here. So what I'm trying to say is, my very first cast, the line broke, and my first one of these sank to the bottom of the lake, and I made a right tit of myself. Thankfully, there were no other anglers that early in the morning on that particular lake, but I looked like a dumbass. It completely disappeared under the lake, never to be seen again. So, oh dear, oops. Thank you, Entrike. Thank you very much, Entrike. I assume that the bait inside would eventually decompose and the rocket would float to the surface to be retrieved by some probably quite annoyed water bailiff who's having to clean out random crap from the lake. But yes, that was very embarrassing, and I've learnt from my mistake, and I've purchased... Hang on a minute. Was it expensive? No, not really. I think it's about a tenner. Hang on. Damn. Sorry, I was trying to show you the... I bought some shock leader afterwards, but I was trying to find it, but it's not in the box, so it's in a different box. So yeah. Oops. Oh, Breg was a fishing guide for 26 years. You've never once heard this much innuendo associated with fishing. Am I? Am I doing innuendo? Oh, you mean it looks like a butt plug. Got it. Right. Well... Yeah, so, moral of the story, I'm stupid and still learning how fishing works. Okay, for the people joining the stream though... Oh, hello. Is that Lodge again? He looks like he's hunting. But he went the other way, didn't he? What's he doing? Oh, he might not be hunting me. He might be hunting herbivores that come to the lake. Oh no, wait, who's that? Oh, look! That's a Maya. That's a herbivore. They normally move in big groups. They're very quick. Oh, he's seen it, look. Yeah, he saw that. You'll never catch that, mate. You'll not catch a Maya. So yes, if you do choose to play the game, yeah, I recommend Maya. Yeah, pick a Maya. They're very fast growing. They'll get to they get full grown very quickly, and they are speedy. They are speedy boys. They move they move really quickly. So that Giga's gonna have a hell of a time chasing that thing. Oh, hello. Who's this? That is a Carnotaur. So, normally a pack hunter, very, very fast moving. I suppose a bit like a daytime version of the Dilophosaurus. As in, they run speedily and take small bites. And they got really goofy arms. It's really embarrassing. They can never play the piano. Not like me, though. Look, I can play the piano. I've got... okay, maybe a really basic piano. I got big arms. Oh, hello. Yeah. Figured it'd be back. Lol. Back so soon. Lodge. Is it Lodge? Is it with a G or a D? Yeah. He was never going to catch that thing. He looks embarrassed. I've never seen a Giga look embarrassed. Thank you, Mitch. Thought it was an aloe, but it was a Maya. Yeah. Yeah, I was just giggling about that. Optimistic hunt. So the thing is with an Apex like a Giga is that they're pretty cool and everything. They're very speedy at short range, but obviously they can't keep it up for long durations. They're not a duration hunter. They're an ambush hunter. In addition, they are very, very hungry. You've got to constantly hunt. You've just got to pack on. You've really got to pack down the calories just to exist as an Apex. Oh look, that's that same Maya. What's he after? Is he after water? He's probably really thirsty. See, technically I could kill the Maya. I'm totally capable of taking it. If it came to water, I could just leap up and just grab it by the neck. But, oh. Hello. What is he doing? Yeah. Thank you, Kuzco. Thank you very much, Kuzco. On other servers, perhaps, Uthrid, but this is a particular role-playing server called Teutonic. Oh, that Carnotaur can definitely catch the Maya. Yeah, he's fast enough. So on the role-playing server, if I'm playing as an aquatic dinosaur, we're technically safe, so long as we're lying down in a lake. If I get up and move around, I'm not safe. But if I'm just lying here, like an alligator, you know, just with my nose, with my eyes poked above the surface. Here he comes. Thank you, Yuki Miller. Thank you very much, Yuki Miller. And thank you, especially Average. Thank you, sir. Yeah, Sucho is quite chill. It's quite... You get to kind of veg out a little bit in your safe zone. Shouldn't I hunt, since I don't lose water when it rains? I should be okay. I don't have to hunt for a while. Okay. I am quite peckish in real life. I do fancy that coffee. Sorry, can you bear with me a second? I'm just going to go and put some coffee on. Okay. Right, just got some coffee in the French press next to me. Oh. Yeah, so the Isle itself is quite a... It's quite a mellow game. There's lots of immersion and socialization once you've got your food and you're with your group. I saw something hunting over there. Indeed, Geralt of Trivia. Good name. Yes, I've finished the latest bullshittery. Sorry it took so long. How old is Lulu and what's her lifespan? So she's almost 4. Next month she turns 4. In terms of lifespan, regretfully not super long. Bulldogs generally don't have very long lifespans, probably about 9 to 10 years. So, yeah. But I can assure you that those 9 to 10 years will be full of treats and small rodents that climb trees, and cheese and cuddles, and lots of love. She is very, very loved. We found a way for her to go and see my mum on the weekends, so she gets cuddles and more chicken, and yeah, she's happy. Thank you, Big Mac, and especially Average, and Phil Jova, and Yuki Miller. Thank you, all of you, and DJ Barney again. Thank you. Thank you very much. And farts, yes, and farts. And sleeping, it's her favourite thing. She loves sleeping. Yes, you the elder. I haven't started one yet. So what's that? Sorry, that's a. What's with the big arms? Is that an allosaur? Or is that another Sarah? Forgive me, I can never tell the difference. So, note what's happening here with the water hole. So, dinosaurs are coming down to take water. So, obviously, herds of herbivores will come. Oh, there's a hunt! Oh, look! It was Lodge. He was hunting in the trees there. He was hiding in the trees. So, he was doing exactly what I was about to talk about, which is many ambush predators choose to hang out near water holes. I'm guessing he didn't succeed. Oh no, was that Did he succeed? Thank you, Quanta. Oh, he succeeded. Look, he's got a kill. Oh, okay. Maybe I can I do a quick... So it's a body down, everybody. Oh, look. Here comes the Carnotaur. He's attracted. Perhaps I can squeeze a quick cheeky scavenge. Thank you, Spooks. Thank you very much, Spooks. He did it. So, Lodge has successfully hunted... It's an allosaur. Thank you very much. Okay, he's lying down. I'm going to see if I can have a quick cheeky bite. So I'm going to stand up. Going to walk slowly. And a 2 call. Okay, I'm going to walk slowly. So he's still got claim of the body. You're allowed to go and get water. So I'm intentionally moving very slowly. Cool, he's lying down. I'm going to have a quick nibble. Need to make sure I don't push my luck. Thank you, Blogs. Thank you. Damn. Have I pushed my luck? Well, he did 2 call. Thank you, Lodge. Oh, look, what's going on over there? Look, it's another Maya. So it's a herd of Mayas and a Gallimimus. So, what are they doing? Is one bleeding? I see blood. What's happened over there? Oh, I see the Carnotaur is attempting to take on the Mayas. He may well succeed. Mayas are quick and their melee attack is pretty piss poor. And one of them is now bleeding. I presume it's the dark one there? Oh no. So yes, Mayas are runners. They're not fighters. Their melee attack is very, very, slight. Trouble is, will Lodge get involved? So the Giga there. He shouldn't interfere with the hunt of another predator. It's not considered, you know, very sporting. Am I deep enough in the water? I think so. Yeah, my legs are covered. Just to be safe, maybe you're right. Thanks. What's the point of the game, Hojo? It's an open-world survival game that's very similar to DayZ, just with dinosaurs. So everyone has food, water, rest, that sort of thing, and they just need to survive in an enormous open world. It's also something of an ecosystem sim, so carnivores, herbivores, everyone's just trying to survive. What dinosaur is that, sorry? Is that a Utah raptor? Just... Huh? Is it? Looks strange for a Utah raptor. No, it's got a weird... I don't know what that is. What is that? Gallimimus. 2 Myers taking water, so that one's been wounded. Sorry, what's that thing? It's going into hunt mode. Is it attempting to ambush? It's very quick. It's a Hera. Oh! I've heard of those. Yes. Also known as the... Holy fuck, what was that? Apparently they're incredibly fast. I can see. There's the Carnotaur. Ooh, could this be... I see a T-Rex closing. Lots of predators around here. This herd better get moving. Better just run, lads. Here comes a... I think it's a sub-adult T-Rex. I don't think that's fully grown. Or is it? No, it might be fully grown. I can't tell, sorry. I don't know why that herd is staying. They need to run. There's way too many predators here. They're taunting the carnivores. I suppose since they can see the T-Rex and the Giga, they don't feel threatened by it. So Lodge is still over there. So this guy is called Marco Seb, and Lodge is the Giga over there. So yeah, the Myers think they're hot shit right now. They're just in wait, fucking wait. Some Utah raptors are gonna come. Oh Jesus! Yes, YouTuber bathwater right here. This herd is really overconfident. I would be fucking running. I would be out of here. Yeah, yeah, this is great. I'm just sitting in my lake with a cup of coffee. I'm picturing some art of just a Sucho sitting in a lake with just a mug of coffee, with the Isle written on the side of it. Just going, oh, there's a herd. It's under attack. It's terrible for you. Terrible. Now, even though I technically could hunt, strictly speaking, in terms of the rules I could, it's a little bit of a dick move because I'm not hungry. Therefore, I'm not going to. I'm going to hunt only when I'm hungry. The Dilophosaurus on the server have a bit of a reputation for just hunting when they're not hungry, and it's not cool, to be honest. There's no sense just slaying people when you don't need to. So this here is a Gallimimus, full grown. One of the quirks of this role-playing server is that the Gallimimuses have no pack limit, I believe. So no upper limit. So they can move in as large flocks as they wish. So if you get a group of them playing, you often see just big flocks of 7 or 8 of them. 7 or 8 players just moving. Like a flock of birds evading a predator. They're flocking this way. Is it true that I'm gay? No, I'm just British, Maddie. If I die in the water, they can't eat me. Is that correct? Yes, Hoodoo. So the game engine is a bit crap, and the dinosaurs can't access me through the drinking interface or whatever it is. So if I get challenged with a 3 call, I need to leave the lake. So I either need to 2 call and book it and be like, sorry, and then leave the lake to another Sucho, or a Spinosaur, or whatever. Or I need to 3 call back and battle begins. But either way, we both step out of the lake. Oh, okay, the T-Rex attempted an ambush. Probably a bit... So that was Marco? Way too optimistic. Yeah, he needed to wait until those Myers were way closer. So that's the Hera, isn't it? Oh, these Myers are... So look, the T-Rex went into ambush mode again. Nah. Too quick. Myers are just too quick for a T-Rex. It's a waste of time. I'm not sure, Joshua. I don't play Sea of Thieves, I'm afraid. Okay, 2 Gallimimuses now. If the Dilos hunt when they're not hungry, it takes them longer to finish the body, so it doesn't really matter as long as they follow the rules. Yeah, I suppose, Brave. You can look at it like that, I suppose. So long as... Oh, no, don't do that. No, the herbivores shouldn't be attacking. I mean, granted, they can defend themselves if the... Ooh! That's a new Giga. That wasn't Lodge, that's a new one. Again, it's a bit weird right now. These Gigas shouldn't be interfering with each other's hunts, but then again, the Myers should be running. They don't really have a clearly defined, herd. They're just zigzagging around. Yeah, it's good, Jimmer. I've had a lot of fun. I'll tell you what, if ZF Sheep starts streaming this, do watch him. He's also quite interesting to watch. And quite eloquent in his vocal presentation. ZF does quite a... Sheep does quite a lot of this, and he got me into this. He got the rest of us into this. Uh-huh. I can hunt you. I can eat him. I could kill him faster than he could react. Well, I don't know. It's a Hera, actually. I've never seen one of those. Maybe they are... Maybe they can stand up quick. Thank you, Adderall. Thank you very much, Adderall. Look at that T-Rex attempting to camouflage. Oh, okay. Oh, this game changer. That's a Carnotaur. Easily able to catch the Myers. He's trying to catch the Hera for some reason. I don't know why. This is where the T-Rex catches him out off guard and just goes nom. Okay, game changer. Yeah, that Carnotaur can definitely chase those Myers down. Oh yeah. Thank you, Icrian. Thank you very much, Icrian. Yeah, sure, Jim. Again, we just play whatever, really. Me and the clanmates just play whatever. I have no idea what's going on right now. This herd should be fleeing, but it's not. This Carnotaur is attempting to hunt a Hera for some reason, instead of, you know, the Myers it can quite easily catch. Or the Gallimimus. Oh, someone's bleeding. Oh, is it the Hera? Is the Hera bleeding? Someone's bleeding. Oh, don't wander too close to the T-Rex. Who's bleeding? Who's bleeding? Well, soon it'll be night time and then the Warble boys come out to play. Oh look, who's that? Someone's hiding in the tree line over there. Is it another Rex? This stream is attracting attention, I think, folks. Then again, it might not be. I mean, all the noise that's being made, this is where the food is. So, you know, players will move to where they hear roaring, and that's where they eat. My God, what the fuck? 1, 2, 3. Another one over there. See, this is this is one of the challenges of this particular game, because look, these are apexes. Trouble is, apexes get quite common when, you know, they're clearly the highest damaged carnivore, so I want to play the highest damaged carnivore. You want people to play all the classes, don't you? Not just Gigas and T-Rexes. That's Lodge? No, he's a different coloured one over there. Is that a 3 call? Oh, a body down, look. Something was slain. They're challenging. So these two apexes are challenging, and that T-Rex just 2 called to withdraw. There we go. So yeah, body went down, and a challenge was made. So they now own the body. And this one has backed off. Thank you, Zavin. Thank you very much, Zavin. So who was killed? Was that a Carnotaur or a Maya? Someone was killed. The Rex just killed the Carno. Whoops. That's what happens if you get too close to a Rex. Oopsie daisy. Would I suggest a dino cap? I don't know, to be honest. I'm the wrong person to ask. Someone who's way more experienced in the Isle would probably be better to, you know. I don't know. I would love, just as somebody who loves this sort of thing, I would love data though. I would love it if there were, say, analytics on who's playing what class, how long do they play it, you know? That sort of stuff would really fascinate me. As someone who's into the survival, you know, open world thing. Like back in the day, you know, back with DayZ, I'd be fascinated to find out who played bandits, who played hero, who did a mixture, you know, who shot on sight and who didn't. The sort of data that you could never really keep. But in this particular game, there are specific classes where one class, carnivores, they need to kill on sight, because that's how they eat, you know? So I'd be fascinated to find out what the split is, you know? Just the psychology of the survival audience. Okay. No, I don't think so, Kuro. I know the one you mean. The big crocodile dinosaur. I think it was going to be added, and then I don't know. I have no idea. Yes. Just a Sucho sitting in the lake with a cup of coffee. Thank you, Tadpole. Glad you like it. Thank you very much. Hyel says that putting a cap on certain classes of dinos would have an adverse effect. It would be like games like Rising Storm and stuff. As soon as the server starts, yeah, the capable slots are instantly filled. Yeah. At the same time, though, a server where everyone plays as a T-Rex is kinda boring. I would assume. I shouldn't make too many concrete statements because I'm not hugely experienced in the aisle. They could be, perhaps. Did they? Oh, they can't. Can they do that? I'm confused. They've left the body. Are they allowed to do that? They're supposed to stay until it's eaten. Oh, he asked if I wanted the ribs. Oh, I see. Well, somebody else has moved in to claim it. I don't think they can do that, can they? They're supposed to sit with the body. They've wandered off over there. Hi there, Birdie. Hello, Birdie. A server with just a T-Rex would make it far more difficult to play T-Rex and people wouldn't want to play it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, aren't there, forgive me, the, what's it called? I've forgotten its name. The Star Wars game that was made by EA where you could play as Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker. You know, there were specific hero things, weren't there? Like special, like you get an opportunity to play as the special one. I mean, did that work? You wouldn't get to play as Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker often, but you could from time to time, right? Be cooler if the T-Rex was something. Oh my god, it's a T-Rex. Ugh. Not. Oh look, everyone's a T-Rex. Battlefront, thank you. Server restart in 25 minutes. Good to know. Thank you very much. Is that a human screaming? Sorry, it might be a taco. It's a type of AI dinosaur that's... So a dinosaur is hungry and needs food. Oh, really? D for Derp says, I thought they were going to do that with the hypo strain of the dinosaur. So it's a type of special, like, uber dinosaur. Like, bigger than a normal... whatever. Like, a hypo Rex would be big. Like, he's had lots of whey powder or whatever. What's the objective? Right now, sleep in this lake and be a... crocodile? No, well, just survive. As in, there is no end game objective. It's just survive. Just exist. Try to live. It's serious business. Says mechanics like these when you play as the special one often. Fuck, went too quick. Fuck, sorry. Hang on. Sorry, chat moved too quick there. Often need to find a very delicate balance between power, fantasy, and customer satisfaction. I think most developers shy away from it because it's very hard to do right. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to suggest, to be honest. Especially because when I babble in the video essays that I try to make. One of the chapters I talk about an important element of the original DayZ was the fact that there was no developer holding your hand. Do what the fuck you want. It really was. Just do what the fuck you want. There was no right or wrong answer. If you wanted to run out into the forests and subsist off wildlife, fine. If you wanted to trick people into a shed and then shoot them in the back of the head and then eat them, fine. It was just whatever you could do to survive. And because of that, there was this wonderful sense of, well, just freedom. It was liberating. Compare and contrast other game modes where it's like, go through that door. Oh, there's ammo beneath this stairwell. Good boy. Go back, now you fight the boss. Dun 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 dun. Boss music comes, it's all very, very structured. And it's like, oh god, here we go again. Do I look at the follower chat? Follower chat? There is just one chat now, isn't there? They got rid of the follower chat. Right? Didn't they? Yeah, they took it away. What are you talking about? Sunrise said, would I play Mordau with the others again? Yeah. We don't we sometimes do the public servers, but sometimes we just drop in and just start dueling each other. Thank you, Gothic. Welcome indeed, Gothic Mez. Thank you for the compliments. I shall try to provide more. Thank you, Piff Paff. And Vivilion, thank you. Yeah, play Minecraft all the time, Haddox. It's quite chill. This isn't too bad. Food is around me. Probably not wise to hunt during the nighttime hours though, but nevertheless. Just gonna stick my head under for a second. Thank you, Isab. Thank you very much, Isab. No, I probably shouldn't. I'm not hunting right this second. What I sometimes do is dinosaurs will come to the edge of the lake, right, to drink, and they'll see me just like going la da da, here I am, and then it will start raining. So it will start. It will turn nightfall, so the water becomes very hard to see through like this. And so what I do is when the dinosaurs go away, I turn around. So I quickly spin around and I dunk my head under, and of course they think my head is on the other side. So they sneak up behind me to drink, and they don't realise it's now my head. And that's when I just lunge at them and just grab them. Thank you, Simek. Thank you very much, Simek. I've killed so many Dilophosaurus doing that. It's great. Because they're like, holy shit! Anyway, for now I'm just going to rest here. If I were with a group of herbivores, I'd be moving around in a herd. But since I'm a Sucho, I'm just going to sit here and chill in my lake. Can I say hi, Parker? Hello, Parker. Hi, Parker. Greetings, sir. And thank you, Grim on you. Thank you, sir. And Spartanex. Thank you very much for the subs. Thank you, guys. And welcome, everyone. So yeah, what else is going on? Yeah, just so bullshittery's done. Now I can take a bit of a breather. Yeah, that I think that turned out quite well, didn't it? So with that bullshittery, I did that Germanic font thing, you know, for the names when people were fighting. I thought that the fighters were moving too quick to do all of their vocalizations, like the stuff that they were saying, because you couldn't really read it. You couldn't read it very easily, could you? So yeah, I tried to keep it simple. I kept having multiple bits during that bullshittery where I would be speaking, and I normally put my text at the base of the screen, but I would be speaking, but then the opponent would still be dueling. So, or something. What I'm saying is like I didn't want to divide the user's attention between the middle of the screen and the bottom of the screen. So I was trying to carefully manage the subtitles to not overdo it too much. So, you know, if there's movement in the middle of the screen, I'd put the text there, but maybe don't put my text at the bottom of the screen, if that makes sense. So my particular style of editing on YouTube exploits the fact that we're fairly hardwired to read text and also look at faces. So for that reason, I try to put the text where the faces are, sort of diegetic, so sort of in the action, as it were, rather than just like spattered onto the screen as if somebody's gone and just put something on the front of the screen. I need the text to be following the person, because then you will naturally, you will follow the text, and I just find it's just more engaging to watch. What else was I doing? Oh yes, I was also doing lots of masking. So every time a shield or a sword passed in front of the text, I had to sort of cut out rotoscope, just frame by frame, just, you know, the shape of the blade, to make sure that it goes so the sword passes over the text. That was quite important. Otherwise, it quite obviously looked not attached to them. Yeah, I thought it worked well, Sunrise. I think it worked well. It depends how they do it, Log. If they add humans to the Isle, depends how they do it. It would be kind of cool if the humans were like game hunters, you know? You ever played the game Carnivores? Like ancient, in the 90s. It was like, it's like Deer Hunter, but you hunt dinosaurs. That would be kind of cool. Where it's like, I'm stalking, you know, the tracks of this T-Rex or something with this huge gun. Maybe make it so the humans are just incredibly dangerous. Just really, really dangerous. And there's only a tiny, like, maybe definitely have it that there's only a few of them. Thank you, Brundy. Thank you very much, Brundy. And you can kill them, you can kill the humans if you're clever. But for the most part, it's like, you know, it's man. Flee, run away from man. Have I seen the Stomping Lands? Indeed, I played it back on its launch, Kato. That was a mess. Holy shit. That was a scam in the end, wasn't it? I don't know if they meant to start it out as a scam, but it certainly ended up as one. Sorry, for those who are not familiar, the Stomping Lands was yet another open world survival game immediately after 2013. So another game that was trying to capitalize on the glut of DayZ stuff that was coming out. But after releasing a very bare bones version to Steam, they cut and run. A guy called Jig? Was the company called Fundora? I think his name was Jig, or his alias was Jig. And he basically did a runner with all the money. Thank you, Saints Terror. Thank you very much, Saints. And Max, thank you. Maxi even. Thank you. So yeah, that was a bit of a shit show. And it's yet another example of why it's very important that your early access launch, as I keep saying, is your real launch. It is not a promotional thing to try and drum up interest in your pet project. It is your real launch. Your product has to be almost done. It's your alpha or your beta. Like small tweaks from that point onwards. Small tweaks. Not your entire development. Cool. Thank you, Nevermind. Thank you for letting me know. I did. I'm quite hungry. Alas, the guy who did the video... I think there's been a few of them now. The guy who did the video talking about my style of editing, he didn't get it all... got mostly right. I don't do it all frame by frame. That'd be mental. I don't do everything frame by frame. And I do, whenever I can, use automation. But the trouble is, automation is a bit limited. And also, it has this habit of just spacking out and just doing lots of jittery stuff everywhere. Like, say, for example, if I was to try to tell the tracking to automate that dinosaur on the ridge there. Yeah, it might try to automate his tail or something, but it would be really jittery and it doesn't compensate for lots of things, really. It will keyframe everything, even that which doesn't need to be keyframed. Whereas you can do it, 4 or 5 keyframes done. You know, next scene. Obviously, it's all it's a piece of tracking thing. It's not. It doesn't have a human brain behind it. It goes too far. Ooh, something's over there and it's big. Big V, the question comes up pretty much every single stream. And I give more or less cookie cutter answers to why I don't hire editors. But the one that I'm going to go with right now is, well, you know, I enjoy it. I like doing it. I like it. It's something I find it fulfilling. You don't, you know, hire 5 or 6 different painters to paint a nice painting. Well, you can, but it's probably going to look like a mess of competing visions fighting, each other for the canvas space. It's probably going to lack any sort of passion and enthusiasm, and it misses the point that the painter just likes painting. Thank you, Ethiopian. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, sorry, I'll lift that up. What do you want, honey? She's making gurgling noises because she's gone on her back. What do you want? What's this bed? Huh? What's this bed? What's this bed? What's this?
What's this about, huh? What's this about? What's this about, huh? Yes. No, yes. No, yes. What's this? What's this big fat belly? Huh? Big fat belly that's full of treats. Big fat belly that's full of treats. Yes. Oh, yes, I know. Yes, I know. Oh, yeah. No.
Ah, she likes it. Yes. Right. Thank you, Togira. Thank you very much, Togira. Yes, Pickle Tiger, almost word for word, quotes what I normally say. Which is, yeah, editing is just a process of decision making, be it big or small. You hire more editors, you inevitably have different decisions made, even if you supervise the process, even if you have yourself as the lead editor or whatever. You are nevertheless going to have other people making other decisions, which can be fine, but if you're cutting for comedy, which I am, you'll inevitably include the different senses of humour. It won't be the same. It'll be a slightly different recipe. The cuts will be different, the emphasis put on different lines, you know. The text will be animated in a slightly different way. You end up changing the formula. Thank you, Lemons. Thank you very much, Lemons. I'm thinking about eating one of these guys. Just need to wait for one of them to get close enough. Oh, 10 minutes till server restart? Damn, okay, I can't. Well, technically it's 5 minutes until server restart, but I'm not going to push my luck. Let's not. It's a bit of a dick move anyway, isn't it? So the warbling that you can hear in the background would be the Dilophosaurus. They're hunting because it's night time. I'd go for him, but he's in ambush. Well, no, I shouldn't. Shouldn't get greedy. Sorry, it's flashing because I've got the camera. My head is bobbing up and down, so it's like, drink? Yes? Drink? Yes? Sorry. I don't need to drink, I'm not super thirsty. Oh, hello, something's coming. Oh, it's Maya, so it's another fast, speedy herbivore there. Remember, you cannot, do a hunt within the 5 minutes of restart, so probably best to find somewhere to hide. Ah. Be sensible, let people log back in, etc. Okay. Yeah. I mean, thinking about it, that's probably a good time to take a break on the server restart. I've been doing this for a few hours. I can go off and get some lunch and stuff. Maybe pet this young lady. Are you okay? Why'd you look so depressed? Hmm?
Yes, I know.
She's a weirdo.
Yes. Do we have any cheese left in this pocket? Let's have a look. Oh, we do. We have a few cubes of cheese left over. They're covered in dust from her other treats. Ooh, what's that?
She's inhaling those tiny bits of cheese that were left over in my fleece pocket there. They're gone really quickly, aren't they? Holy crap. Were they tasty? Did you like the cheese? Yes. It's your favourite thing? Yes. She's fine. Right. Can I take a quick drink? Should I take a quick drink? How long until the reset? Maybe just wait a couple more minutes. Right. The mess in the back. It's not a mess. Okay, it's mess. Yes, a bunch of different bags just stacked over there. Right. Thank you, Pucky. Yeah, she's okay. Oh, hello, Maya. She's good. She's gonna go for a walk in a bit. She's got her dog walker. So in the afternoon, she goes off with the dog walker. What's that thing? Is that a... Oh, is that just a gigger? Just at a weird angle? Is it? No, it's got a longer snout. Okay. Only Sam says, well, boys, how's it going? 5 minutes until a restart. No more hunting. And give people 5 minutes or so before you restart after, okay? Cool. So I should be safe to stand up. There we go. Thank you, the Wall of Flame. Thank you very much. So now that I stand up from the lake, I'm not... Yeah, so I'm no longer protected by the RP rules. But I should be protected by the... You know, do not start any hunts within the last 5 minutes rule. No, not me personally, Gothic, but I just tend to play stuff with my clanmates. Alright. Yeah, I tend to do that, J16, just, you know... Oh, some meat. Nice. I tend to just do that in the streams anyway, when I'm doing a solo stream. When people have questions. Sweet. Yes, I do, Big Vernon, but when I'm working, Monday to Friday, you know, good to have her out underneath my feet. She'd just be bored if she was stuck indoors with me. Nice. Free food, I'm not putting this to waste. If they're not going to eat it, then I will. Okay. Right, so I'm just going to log here. So I need to wait. So yeah, just wait just under a minute. Otherwise, my dinosaur will be just standing out in the open. It's a combat log countermeasure. So you can't just quit the game the moment you're in trouble. That was a big problem back in the DayZ mod. So yeah, just wait a moment and then we're good. Good to hear it beep. Yeah, it's alright. Fishing tomorrow, Reaper? Possibly. I'm waiting to find out if Lulu can go to the dog sitter. Thank you, Nick Wheels. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Angels, but I rather like the role-playing rules of the Teutonic servers. They're pretty cool. Okay, sweet. So, logging out. Nice. So, thank you for watching, folks. That was a bit of the Isle this morning, and if you just come from the YouTube video, then I hope you liked it. I hope it worked out quite well. Yeah, no, the Isle is quite good. It's undergoing its redevelopment work. They're redoing the thing. Apparently their initial code was kind of spaghetti, so they're trying to redo it. Whether or not that will be good or bad, well, we don't know yet. I guess we'll find out soon. I mean, yeah, I'm trying to be optimistic, but you know, it could be a culling, or it could, I don't know. We'll find out if they fuck it up or not. Thank you, It's Your Boy and Rocco. Thank you very much, and thank you everyone for subbing who has. You're all very kind to me. Thank you for doing so. So yeah, so I'm gonna bugger off now. So I need to get some lunch, to be honest, and yeah, it's a bit mucky in here. I should do some cleaning. So I'm gonna do get some lunch, do some data management, clean the flat a bit, and just generally just take a Sunday. So this is my Sunday. So yeah, so you know, I work the weekend. So right, cool. Thank you again, everybody. Let me just have a look and see who's streaming now. Bear with me. Right, who's playing what? So in ZF, who do we have? What are they doing and where are they? La-di-da-di-da. Okay, hang on. Just seeing who's about. Okay, so ZF Yuki is playing Fallout 76, and Smeagol is playing Rust. Who else am I following? Let's have a look. Alistair's doing some Minecraft. Who haven't I? I'll tell you what. I'll host up Smeagol. So he's roaming around in his base in Rust. Was doing some sort of satanic ritual or something to a chest. Not entirely sure what he's doing. Right. So yes, this is ZF Smeagol. I will leave you in his company if you're interested in seeing Rust. But thank you for watching, everybody. Hope to see you again soon. Take care. Have a lovely, lovely afternoon.